Why did I get myself into this? This is why I never used to get my nails done. Because now I gotta keep up with this shit. Alright, that looks good. That looks nice and filled. Somewhat. Good morning, if anybody's listening. Oh, I need more nail cleanser gel. Shit. This is a pain in the butt. Do not get yourself into doing nails, okay? Okay. Because guess what? Once you start doing it, you're going to have to keep up with it. And that is fucking annoying. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon from England. Well, good afternoon. Oh, what do they say? Chap? I know England's in like a total fucking chaotic situation right now, right? Because the Queen died and it's just sad, but probably also exciting because there's a new king and queen in town, right? Pretty cool. You're doing your nails too, Pugs? Cool. Are you just painting them? I am filling mine because they needed a fill pretty bad. I was like a month late. I've never let my nails go that long without filling them. I just kind of had no choice because just been real busy and I haven't had time. I just haven't had time. Replay crew, sorry for your country's loss. Yes. Very sad. So sad. But, you know, she lived a nice long life, the queen, and she was elderly. And I'm sure the drama is going to ramp up, like the royal drama now that she's gone. But it is sad. It's very sad that she passed away. Good morning. Good morning. And some people I hear like didn't like her for whatever reason, and I don't really follow all that, you know, royal stuff too closely, but I mean, it's sad when anybody passes away, you know? It's a big thing in that country. You know, it's a huge, huge thing there. Big thing. My mother is 87. Well, that's how I felt. It was just actually my Nana's birthday. What day was it? Saturday or Friday? No, the 17th, whatever day that was. And I was talking to my cousin, you know, and she was like, you know, it's so sad. And I'm like, you know, it is. But I look at it a lot differently than I look at like my mom's, you know, because my Nana lived until she was 94. And it's like, you know, God bless her. She had a nice, long, beautiful life. So for me, I mean, of course I'm sad and I miss her, but I just look at it a little differently because she was so much older. And it's not that I don't miss her because she's old or I don't value her, you know, presence. It's just that she was lucky. So, you know, that's how I try to look at it. My mom, on the other hand, and my dad, both of my parents, you know, they passed away at a very young age for what I think is a very young age. You know, not even neither one of them made it past 64. You know, my mom was 62 and my dad, oh my God, why can't I remember? I think my dad was around the same, or he might have been 64, my dad, when he passed. So, you know, that's sad to me because they didn't get the opportunity to live, you know, that part of your life. What do they say? The golden years. You know, when your kids are adults and you have your grandchildren. Hey, science girl. You know what I'm saying? And that to me sucks because you work your whole adult life, right? To look for that, to that day when you have grandkids and you know you're retired and you don't have to work the grind anymore. And it's just sad that neither one of them really got to enjoy the fruits of their labor, I guess is the way to put it, you know. all their hard work, all that money that they see. I mean, my mom squirreled money away. She really didn't spend. She was pretty frugal with her money, and not frugal. I mean, she wasn't cheap. She spent money when she had to, but she wasn't frivolous, I guess is what I should say. She wasn't. She could be cheap sometimes, just if I'm being honest. But not with things like if she was doing something like she had to redo part of her house, she didn't cut corners. She always got quality stuff. But she could be cheap in other senses where like sometimes I had to tell her, Mom, just enjoy your life. Like, stop worrying all the time. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your money. So, but she really didn't get to. And that to me is really sad, you know, because she could have enjoyed her money, went on vacations and done things that she should have been able to do, but she didn't get the chance to. Just makes me sad to think that. So, when somebody older dies, it's not that it's not sad. It's just that it's different. That's all I'm saying. Like the Queen of England, she had a beautiful, long, nice life. But, now it's time for the next generation to take over, basically. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. But anyway, how's everybody doing today? King Charles finally has to work. I think he will do an okay job. Would like to see a fine job, but not counting on it until William ascends. Yeah, he's the next in line, right? It would have been really nice to see Princess Diana, be the queen, but that wouldn't have happened even if she was still alive because they had split, right? I don't really follow the royals, all that much, but I know it's a big thing there. It's a big thing. Don't wait for your golden years. Pugs, that's what I always told my mom. I was like, dude, just enjoy your life. Go spend money. Fuck it. And she was worried about saving money for us. And I'm like, dude, we're fucking grown adults. Like, if we don't have money, that's our problem. Don't worry about us. Like, you worked your ass off. And my mom really did work her ass off her whole entire life. She was very, very, very focused on work all the time. And I was like, dude, just go enjoy your life, man. You saved all this money for all these years. You need to fucking, enjoy it too. Don't worry about us. But, and I'm thankful she worried about us, but I wish she would have just gotten the chance to enjoy her life a little bit more. I remember telling her in the hospital, and it was like the saddest thing because my best friend, well, one of my best friends, I had two like mean best friends growing up, my friend Doug, my friend Tommy. And his parents had moved down to Florida and they retired. And I remember telling her because they had moved, they were living with him in an apartment. They come up during the winter, or no, rather during the summer. And then during the winter, they go down and live in Florida. And my mom was like, oh, that, must be nice. Like, I never got to do that, and she was sad about it, like in the hospital. And it was just hard to hear that. She knew that. But anyway, my parents never had them, nor will I with my husband. Thank God we lived in the moment and made millions of memories. Yeah, I'm not a royalist, but I love Diana. And really, Charles too old to be king. He should give it to William. Can they do that? Replay crew, is that a thing? Like, could they do that if he was, let's just say Charles is in bad health? Could he pass down the torch, so to speak, and hand it off to his son? 73 is, I mean, that is kind of old. Not terribly old, but what do they do though exactly? Like what's their jobs? I know they do a lot of charity work and I know they do things like that, but like as far as governing, they don't do any governing over the country, right? And excuse me for the stupid questions. Like I said, I'm just not very well versed in the royals. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Dude, my allergies are like on fire this week, so Don't mind all the sniffling and whatever. So I watched a really funny video this morning on the Kool-Aid channel, and I just had a laugh at this one. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll play it for you guys. I thought it was really funny. What is up? Can anybody tell me what's up with this Robin lady who's like so desperate to work for MGL? Anybody? I think they have to stick with tradition. I thought William was being groomed already. That's what I thought. Yes, and if in bad health, I think it's an insult to Diana's memory having his mistress as a queen. Yeah, dude. That's so fucked up. So fucked up. Like that, Diana's just one of those people. Like, just like you wonder what her life would have been if she, lived today. Like, what would she have done? I can't believe I already have 3 nails done. This is like record. Yes, be first. Yes, the first lie. Hold on, let's watch it because it's kind of funny. Oh, I never laughed so hard. And then you got this woman's like so desperate. She's like, please give me a chance. Please. And then Marissa's yelling, yell, you love me. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? These people, I was in Michelle's chat the other night, okay? And I have listen, Michelle's fucking out of her mind, okay? I'm not going to lie. The woman's out of her fucking mind. She is. She's crazy. But I don't think she's the type of crazy that, MGL is trying to present her as. I just think she's a fucking loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? She's wild. She was doing some impressions and people are like, oh my God, she's crazy. Well, she is. She is crazy. And I heard a clip too where Marissa's like, oh, she's got, I don't know, something about me. If I can find it, I'll play it for you guys. But I'm like, these people that were defending her in the chat, I'm like, dude, you people, I'm embarrassed for them, these women. I really am. I'm truly fucking embarrassed for these women because I'm like, I can guarantee with almost 100% certainty that in a few months, they'll be singing a totally different tune. Because we've seen it, dude. We've been around for years seeing this. Like, we're not new to this. This fucking thing. Can we just show this thing again? Since it's already up on my fucking screen. Can we just look at this one more time? Laura, what the fuck is this? I can't, bro. I can't. Dude, I just want to fucking jump into her brain for fucking 5 minutes, dude. And just understand where she fucking worked on this thing. And then was like, yes, this is it. Done. My best work yet. Like, Laura, please, just fucking, I wish she would fucking come over here and explain it to me. I want to see her fucking, even though I fucking can't stand her, dude. Like, I want to see her just because that's my nature for other human beings is like, I want to see you fucking do better, dude. Like, in some instances, okay, she improved a little. Like, down here, if you go down, I noticed this the other day when I was answering some comments, like, that's not horrible. That's not 100% terrible. It's a little better because here's my criticism or lack thereof. I mean, I could do without the cinnamon sticks in here because that's just flammable and fucking stupid. I don't understand why there's cinnamon sticks and candles, but fine. This is simple. It's simplicity. There's one pumpkin and one leaf, and that's it. Are they perfect? No. But it's better than, I don't fucking understand what's going on this. I just don't. There's just nothing good about this, dude. Like, Laura, you failed, bro. Look at this smear right here. Did you guys see it? I want you guys to really be able to see this. Look at this smear. You see this smear? And then there's more smear here. And there's smear over here. Like she wiped it, but didn't fully wipe it. There's residue, shall I say. Right? It's not clean. Okay? But then I don't understand what's going on down here. This looks like when you eat ice cream, at a restaurant and you're talking, too much, and then all of a sudden your ice cream melts and you're like, fuck. That's what that looks like. And then it actually looks like when I'm at home and I'm eating ice cream and I'm like, ooh, I definitely need more whipped cream on this. Even though it's melted, I'm going to put more whipped cream on it. Like, is that supposed to represent chocolate syrup? It's just so dirty, dude. The glass, you see the fog in the glass on the sides that it's not even see-through anymore. It's because I don't know, she don't wash her hands or she's not wearing gloves or something, dude. I don't know. There's fingerprints everywhere. It's just messy, dude. And then this, it's just bad, dude. It's scratched. It's fucking chunks are missing. And then forget all that, right? I don't understand the flowers. I just don't get what these are. If they're even flowers. They look like some weird ass flowers, right? Those are probably, if I had to guess, for like either cake making molds or they're soap making. Yeah, it's very cloudy, girl. Like Melanie, you're an artist, and you get what I'm saying, right? Because the shit you show me that you do, it's professional looking, dude. It looks professionally made. It doesn't look handcrafted. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's what you should ultimately be shooting for, is to try to make this shit look like it's not handcrafted. Rosette soap. That's what I think it is, dude. So that's, just weird because like you would never put that on a candle, dude. I mean on a candle, on a dessert. Nobody puts that in the middle of a ice cream sundae. It's just bad. And this, if it's supposed to be a strawberry, dude, it's just not good, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. There's too many colors. It's all scratched over here on the side. Like, she needs to learn how to get things out of the mold without destroying them. And here's a tip, Laura. Put them in the freezer. Put your molds in the freezer, okay? And then let them harden, and they'll pop right out. It looks like she took it out while it was still soft and wet, And then, like, I don't know, dude. I just, like, this red stuff, I'm not really sure what's going on there. I don't know if that doesn't look like anything I've ever personally seen on a sundae that I've ever eaten. It just doesn't. And the fucking Reese's peanut butter cup thing here is just, I don't know what's going on. It personally looks more like a brown cogwheel, but it's like destroyed, bro. Like, this is like when you take it and you're like, this one's just going to have to get remelted and reworked because it's just not, that is not good, dude. It does not look good. It looks beat up. It looks like it has been sitting around your house for 10 years. Your dog chewed it, or tried to eat it or something. I want her to get better, dude. I do. This is embarrassing, though. I don't know, B-Fergs. That's what I'm saying. Like I want her to get better. Like, because like, this is just mortifying. Like, how do you fucking think that that's okay? I just don't fucking get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. I want to get it. I do. But I don't. I just don't fucking get it. Looks on someone was their cervix. Oh my God. I just, and the squares, that's the other thing. The cubes, bro. What are the cubes? What are the cubes? Again, I'm thinking maybe she was thinking that it's like caramel. Sometimes caramel comes in cubey things, But like, again, I don't think you would ever put hard caramel cubes on a sundae because that would be really hard to chew. Like, I want to know if she looks at it and she's like, yeah, dude, this looks like the thing I'm trying to copy. Like I did it. And again, not to be an asshole, a complete asshole, because I'll give her the E for effort. And people could be like, well, Leanna, why don't you try to do better? I'm not saying I could do it. I'm not. But I'm just saying, from an artistic standpoint, that does not look good, dude. It is not visually pleasing to the eye, dude. That is not. It's not appealing. It's not visually appealing, in my artistic opinion, as a formally trained artist. That is not a visually appealing work of art to me. There's a lot wrong with that. A lot. I just, I would put that up and be like, hey, I'm learning still. I'm trying. I'm getting a little bit better. But like there's too much going on, Laura. That's too busy. It's like, dude, just think of a sundae, right? The most simplistic form of a sundae. It has scoops of ice cream. So that's one thing you should definitely work on, is figuring out how to make the ice cream look like ice cream and not melted ice cream, because that shit looks melted. It looks like a puddle. And then, putting on the whipped cream, in a circle so it looks like a cone at the top. And then maybe just some sprinkles, dude. And that's it, and maybe a little peanut butter cup. But like, nobody's realistically gonna eat a strawberry caramel peanut butter cup with roses with flowers, sundae, dude. That's just not even like a realistic looking thing, because that's not something that people would actually put together. If you ever watch this, there's this girl on here, she does these hyper realistic cakes, and they're fucking amazing, dude. They're so cool. Like, she did some guy's face. She did Bruce Willis's face, and it looked exactly like him. But she makes like these like foods, and the attention to detail. Like, she made an onion cake, right? So she figured out a way to make like the flakes, like the skin that you peel off the onion. Like, somehow she made that edible and then painted it and like striped it. Like, it's so fucking detailed. Like, that's what you're aiming for. You're aiming for this realistic looking candle because you want to fool people. Oh my God, that's a candle? Holy shit, I thought it was a sundae. You're trying to fool people, but that to me looks like a fucking candle. Oh, I don't even know if it looks like a candle. That looks like wax to me, because it doesn't look like a fucking sundae to me. Maybe she should spray paint them. Did anyone see MGL go off on Robin? No. But that woman, I feel very sorry for her. From what I understand, now I only see her in clips. Let's just get this garbage off here. I can't handle this. Laura, do better, please. For your own sake. Because this is just embarrassing. All right. From what I understand, and I could be wrong, she had promised that woman a job of some sort, right? She was supposed to be an assistant, I believe, for her. When she promises her, and now she's using this woman's disability against her. She's like, well, you have a walker, so I don't think you're right for the job. That was like the clip that I watched this morning, and I was like, this is just awful. And I think she's doing it because she wants to hear this woman beg and grovel, right? Because like she's kind of playing this narcissistic push-pull game with her, where she's like almost making it like, yeah, I'll hire you, but then at the same time, your disability is gonna fuck that up. So she's like playing this game with this woman, and like this woman's literally groveling, and then she starts ordering her to do all these things, like fucking almost like bark like a dog, and it's really fucked up. And you could tell, and maybe it's just me, but you could tell that her husband is really starting to lose patience with her at this point in time. Let me see if we could find this. Yeah, I think this was one of them. I watched a few clips, but there was one where I know she mentioned me, and I thought it was pretty funny. She's like, oh, her channel hasn't grown. Dude, I don't know how many fucking times, if you base your importance in life, okay, off of this platform, that's pretty sad. If I really wanted my channel to grow, there is no question in my mind that I have enough talent between, things I could just do, editing, artistic, you know what I'm saying? I have enough talent to make a channel that would do well. I just don't fucking care. I have other channels that are actually do better than this fucking channel. I just don't fucking care that much, dude. Because I'm like, I don't, first of all, I don't have the time to dedicate to this, to making a great channel. I just don't have the time, dude. My family is more important than this shit. I'd rather spend the time with my son while he's young and doing things as a family with my family, that I could sit home every time my son goes to practice and fucking be on YouTube and be live 24/7. I choose not to because my family's more important than YouTube. I don't care much about this. I don't need YouTube to survive. I don't survive off of it. So for her to fucking, for her to even say that, it's pretty sad, dude. Because if that's how you gauge importance in life and how you're somehow better than me is because my channel didn't grow, which it has grown. My channel grew while I wasn't even here for 4 months. I didn't even post one video or live for fucking probably over 4 months last year. And my channel grew, not substantially, but I grew and I wasn't even fucking here. But I don't care. Like, that's what she doesn't understand. That's how she gauges her importance, is like, oh my God, you don't have that many subscribers. Girl, I could go out and be a train wreck just like you. And trust me, I could entertain people. I know I can. But I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not selling my soul, okay? And harassing people and families and victims. I'm not doing that for fucking YouTube fame. It's not that important to me. It's not that important to me. You pop on occasionally to chat with people. You're not trying to blow it up. Right. Ems, if I wanted to blow my channel up, I know I can. There's no fucking question. I made one video years ago, okay? And like within a day, it had over 100,000 views on it. It was a DIY video that I did. So I know I have the potential to do it. I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. And I don't care. The only reason I come on here is to keep in touch with the people that I bonded with. And that's pretty much it. You know, we built a little community here, and I feel I love the people that I met here and bonded with. You know? So that's why I come on here for the most part. I'm not here to, make a big channel. Anybody could go out and act a fucking fool, and embarrass themselves and their families and make it on here. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that. It's not on my fucking list of things to do. All right, so I don't know if it was this one. Well, this was a lie one. So we'll take a little look at this as I take a little break from doing my nails. And I go smoke a cigarette. Excuse me.
Make sure the back door is locked.
This is just hilarious.
And why do the neighbors have their trash out?
Her poor husband. Now, can I ask a serious question here? This is really, it doesn't bother me. It's her fucking problem. But like, why would you put all this money into getting your eyebrows tattooed and your fucking, like, I saw a clip where she said she got her fucking eyeliner tattooed on, which, by the way, never fucking looks good. I know people have had that done, and it don't look good, dude. It never looks good. Because what happens is, like, any tattoos on the face, they're going to get, like, faded and fucked up looking. Because, your face is exposed to the sun the most. And, creams that you use and their exfoliation rate, it's just going to it's not going to look good. But, like, do I give a fuck? No, it's her problem. It's not my problem. But why would you, invest all this money in yourself, right, to look better, quote unquote, but then you don't even wash your fucking hair or brush it or even brush it, like at least fucking, I don't know, dude, comb it, make it look neat. There's things you could do to make it look not like the way she has it looking. So it's like, all right, now you got nice eyebrows and shit. And well, all right, that's subjective, but you know what I'm saying.
Thank you. No cremation.
You got nice eyebrows, but the rest of you,
I think I'm going to pay for it now.
Looks like trash.
Diamond thing? I'm going to pay for it now. Oh, your Dairy Queen cake? Oh God. You gonna eat in front of me? Motherfucker. So you're gonna give him another chance?
So this is just goes to show that she lies a lot and she like tries to have her husband play along, but he's just not down for it. He's not into it.
No, not the fucking ice cream cake. I'm talking about Princess.
Why is she having these conversations?
The stress is killing me. He's a contributing factor.
I really do. I do feel bad for Princess, man. I have to say, I do feel bad for this man because you have two idiots, her and her husband, who took this man in, you know, with no knowledge of addiction. Even though she claims that she was an addict at some point, I still don't believe she fully understands addiction because she probably, if she even really went to rehab, I don't even know if I believe that story, but if she went to rehab, right? Rehab is expensive. Some addicts can't even afford to go there. She had a paid, visit, I'm sure, to a rehab. But they were under the impression that they were going to bring this man to their house, right? And just because he was somewhere nice, he was just going to clean his life up. And that's just not how addiction works. You can't just give somebody something nice and expect that they're just going to, appreciate it. That's just not addiction. It's not realistic. So now they're like, oh, they're both stressed out because, he's acting like a typical addict would act. His addiction is not being helped. It's not being cured. And they're getting angry with him because they're not doing anything to actually help him with his addiction. If anything, they've been enabling him. Why would you even take him in and give him a place to live? How is that helping him? That's enabling him. That's all they've done since he's gotten there is enabling him. But now they're like, oh, he's a burden on us. He's a burden. And they've been like, she's been bad-mouthing him ever since. And I'm not saying to let an addict get away with addict behavior, but you shouldn't have even invited him. You were very ill-prepared and ill-equipped to have an addict living in your house in the first place. He shouldn't have even been there in the first place. But now what you're doing to him is just even worse. They're basically state-funded detox facilities don't provide counseling and almost no treatment. 3 hots and a cot plus meds to sedate you. Yeah, pretty much. So now they're talking about sending him back to California and just, that's it. Here you go. You're on your own. He has nowhere to live. He has no family to stay with because they're like, you're a burden to us now. And we just can't, we can't deal with you. Oops, sorry.
Are you saying that you're going to give him another chance? Because I heard you say if I ever finds out that Tommy motherfucker is in the house, I'm going to, so help you God. I don't want him in the house either. I don't want anybody in that fucking house.
So then why?
So why? That motherfucker up for sale.
So now they're a grown-ass man. They're like, here, we're like, you could live in our house, but you can't have this person, that person, and the other person in the house. Her husband's going to tell her to mute, so I'm just going to skip through this until the part where she gets caught in a lie. Fucking eyebrows, dude.
No, I didn't.
Oh, here it is. Hold on.
I'm starving. They're going to have a commercial for me. Yesterday, you're fine. I didn't eat anything. You did. I didn't eat anything. You got tamales. No, I didn't. I had 1 tamale. I cheated. Yesterday, I went to a restaurant. I ordered 2 tamales. I ate 1. Tamale. I cheated. Yesterday, I went to a restaurant. I ordered 2 tamales. I ate 1. He straight fucking sold her ass out. She's supposed to be on a juice diet, right? A juice cleanse diet. And he straight fucking sold her ass out and was like, yo, you ate yesterday. You had a tamale. And she's been lying to everybody, telling them that, she's suffering, putting on this big act. It's not about her. This is what people don't get, right? It's not about her lying, because I don't really give a fuck if she cheats on her diet or not. I don't think anybody does. It's about the whole act that she's putting on, that she's like doing this juice cleanse. And first of all, it's not even a fucking healthy way to lose weight. But second of all, she's like, oh, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Like she's dying. And once again, it's a lie. It's a fucking lie. But the funniest part is, hold on a second.
I'm starving again. There's no way I can do it without a smile. And thank you. Fine, you caught me in my very first lie.
Dude, she really fucking believes this. You caught me in my very first lie. Bitch, I caught you in your very first lie 4 years ago. And that was the very first one that, since I knew you, I'm sure it's not the first lie that you fucking ever told in your life. So, is this serious? That in and of itself is a fucking lie. You caught me in my very first lie. I was dying when I fucking heard that this morning. Fine, you caught me in my first lie.
I'll go lightly again.
What about the lie that you told about a girl who came as a fan, right, to fucking come see you in NOLA, and then you blamed her? What about that lie? What about the lies you told about Potty Mouth Mama? What about those lies? What about the lies you told about me? Fuck out of here, your first lie.
Exactly. Molly Golightly gets busted. Yeah. Now I'm going to have 150 fucking videos made about me lying about my...
Like that's the first time that's ever happened.
Fucking cleansing. You tell them that I ate a fucking Somali.
Like that's the first time that's ever happened. She's delusional, bro.
Yeah, he told on his own fucking wife.
Dude, he's been so annoyed with her. Every clip I watch when she's talking to him, he has an attitude. He's so fucking over this shit, over his life being exploited. He's over it. And I don't blame him. All right, so that was that one. I'm not going to play this.
Hey, they did say I could have a cheat day. I'm not going to lie.
Who's they? Who's they? She's just, dude, I'm not going to lie. She's like, I'm not going to lie, after she just fucking admitted to lying. I can't. I just can't. I just realized I wasn't screen sharing that. All right. Is this the one with this woman? Because this is the one that I find really upsetting.
Motherfucker, I swear on my fucking life. God, help me, please.
Hold on.
He's really fucking my husband over. He really is. And Jake, you know what Jake said? Jake said, you know what, Mom? She was like, he was like, sometimes I forget that Princess is even around. Mm. Wow. He's like, he let me down.
I don't know if this is the one.
I know. It's sad.
With Robin. This Robin lady.
Too many close calls already with Princess. This should be the final one.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Justin.
This is it.
If this isn't the final one, the next one is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
There's a warning. He's got to go home. And then I said, Adrian goes, I'm sorry, but I have to send you back to California.
It's just
and he said, oh, really? He goes, I can't live with my family. Where am I supposed to go?
They're just going to send him back now because they're like, you're just a burden on us. They've done nothing. They had him in the house. They shoved him off to some other house, right? And left him there. And what do you think is going to happen when you leave an addict to their own devices, and leave them by themselves? Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? So they give him a place to live by himself because he was disrupting their household. And now that's, now he's ruining that. So now it's like, now I don't fucking really care what happens to you. You need to go. So fucked up.
They have homeless shelters in California. You know what I said?
Listen to this bitch. They have homeless shelters in California. Do you know how hard first of all, this bitch clearly doesn't know shit about California because California has like one of the biggest fucking homeless populations, I think, in the country. Their homeless crisis there is just out of fucking control. There's literal people sleeping on the streets everywhere. A grown-ass man is not going to get into a homeless shelter. I'm sure there's fucking extremely long waiting lists for any shelters, but they're going to take women and children first in those shelters. So the chances of this man getting into a homeless shelter in California are pretty much slim to none. I mean, but this lady's like, yeah, just like put him in a homeless shelter.
I go,
Fucked up.
I'm buying
dude.
a ticket, first class.
And she has to buy it. Like is that gonna fucking make anything better for him? Putting him in a fucking first class ticket to nowhere? That's nice. Why don't you just kick him in the balls on his way out?
And this is the thing, Marissa. It's probably the best thing for both of you right now. Yes. And the reason is they're not going to give him all that pain medicine in California.
Nope. And I just want to say, I don't know the whole situation, but I'm really sorry.
So he's addicted to pain medicine, and that's what she's going to do to him. Instead of helping him find a doctor to maybe get on something like Suboxone or something, so that he can fucking taper off of it safely, just kick him out and send him back to somewhere where there's, where he has nowhere to live. That's a great idea. You're a good friend. I wish I had a friend like you. Unbelievable.
Sorry that it's going on. I really am.
What they should have done was establish some type of rules for the house. I understand they have to have rules for the house, for him living there. Okay. Give him a few chances. But also make one of the rules is that you have to be in some type of treatment. I don't know. I don't know all the details, but the way that they fucking tried to handle this man and his addiction is fucking horrifying, or it seems horrifying. It's really sad. I feel very bad for him.
I'm truly from my heart, because I know it's not easy.
I love my husband enough to get up every fucking morning and go over to that house, do what I need to do, change those sheets, do the laundry, fill up the things, do what needs to be done. Boom.
Oh, it's the least you could fucking do, right? Since you sit on your ass all day on YouTube. I mean, jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely.
Until we can find a replacement.
How soon do you think I can get there?
Could you get here tomorrow?
Well, yeah, I could get there tomorrow, Marissa, but realistically, I do have a home I need to pack up and arrangements I would have to make.
This poor woman.
I could get
sounds so desperate. She asked the woman a question. The woman's like responding to her question, and look what she's doing. She's so rude.
Jackie! Oh my God. Oh my God, Jackie.
I feel
well, realistically, I have the deed in my hand for my house. I owe nothing on it, so I can leave in about 7 minutes, honestly.
Now, don't be taking my job.
No, I don't want that job. I'll clean. I'll just clean.
But Marissa, yeah, I could come tomorrow or the next day.
Really?
And we could do a week or two. And then I need to come back here, and it would take me a little bit to get my house packed up and make my arrangements.
Are you going to bring your walker?
Marissa, I have to have my walker. You can't.
But the thing is I don't think that you can do the walker. Like today when I had the cleaning girl
This is so fucked up. Are you going to bring your walker? Well, if she needs it, she probably would fucking have to bring it with her. I mean, this is so fucked up, dude, the way she talks to people.
I was signing the autograph and photos, and she was writing them out and putting the stamps on them.
She
and
had her
like,
cleaning
I have
lady.
no idea how easy this is with someone here.
Dude, that is the most fucking remedial task imaginable. Literally, she needed help with her fucking 25-year-old headshots, okay, that are just awful, that she's sending to people that probably don't even fucking want them. And she's like acting like this is some monumental task to write out envelopes and put stamps on them, right? That she needs fucking help with that. I mean, dude, is this real life right now? She needs help putting stamps on envelopes. She had her fucking cleaning lady do this. Like, I just can't.
Because I can't do it all by myself.
I can.
How hard is it?
I can move around without it. I need it for stabilization.
Like she's sending that
you
many
make
out.
It like the walker is like a make it or break it.
Well, the thing is Danielle, there's a hospital right next door to the house. There's a hospital right next door to the house. Ain't that amazing? And then when you walk to the corner, you got all the big hotels, the restaurants, the bakeries, the gay clubs, bars. It's all downtown in Harrisburg. And then on the other side of the house is the river.
Bars.
All the river. But I have to tell you something. I got to give you a big warning.
I'm not interested in bars or gay bars or any of that.
Robin, if you go out with me, we're going to a gay bar.
Oh,
absolutely.
Well, I go out with you, Marissa, yes. But I'm just saying, like, that's not my deal. I'm not trying to go out.
See how she's doing this push-pull thing where she's like,
you know, she's giving this woman hope, right? That she's going to be able to come there and live in this house, right? Pretty much for free. And then, you know, well, in exchange for her work and then supposedly pay. But she's like, she's trying to sell it to her, but at the same time, she's using this woman's disability against her. So fucked up, dude. But this is such a typical narcissist thing to do.
Great club. Ew.
It's like the carrot. It's like dangling the carrot over the fucking rabbit's head.
No, I'm saying like I'm not.
You won't have any
a
fun at a
person-
straight club.
I'm not
You're
a person
disgusting.
who needs to go out. I'm not a princess.
Well, Robin, you wholeheartedly have the job because I was in a car accident in 2013 and a piece of windshield went through my jugular vein. So I have like a 14-inch scar across my neck. I can show you pictures.
Do you hear her have any reaction to this? Like, oh my God, that's awful. Holy shit. No, she's just like,
I can't use my right hand very well, so I can't sign pictures. I can't do anything shit like that. So I'm
This is
out.
what I need. This is what I need. A person.
dude, how many autograph pictures is this woman realistically sending out a week that she needs fucking help? How many fucking pictures is she fucking making a week, dude? Seriously. Give me a fucking break. I cannot believe these people are this desperate.
To live in a big house. Okay? This is what the job description is. Free room and board plus pay. This is what you got to do.
Change the sheets and wash
Wash the
them.
sheets,
I got you.
wash the towels, wash the sheets, say hello, show people around, tell them where to park.
I got you.
Replenish the snacks, replenish the coffee, make it nice. Then
Coffee.
you're fucking done for the whole day. You get to jerk off and do whatever you want.
Marissa,
But then you got to come over here.
over there with you to do my work with you. Let me come. Let me do 2 weeks.
Dude, what the fuck is this woman doing that she needs an assistant? Like, I seriously need to know. It's not like she has like a merch store where she's like hand making items, or I know a girl actually whose products I'm using right now that runs an entire fucking business out of her house, out of a small apartment in the Bronx. Okay. And she does it all by herself. And she's definitely, I mean, she's like well over fucking 300,000 subscribers. And she runs this whole business where she sells all these nail products and she does it by herself. What is this woman doing that she actually needs an assistant for? I don't get it.
We tried. We do this on a 2-week trial basis, and then we will both know if this will be a long-term fit. I think that's a fair thing.
Yeah, I think it's fair too because me, I'm such a dummy. My youngest child is almost 23, and then I had a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old. So I just really messed up on that. Yeah.
Justin, what do you think?
This
That's
is
nice.
not
Who is this other?
exactly.
Does anybody know
what
who
you
this other
guys
woman is?
think. This is, you're going to be living in downtown.
Does anybody know who that other person is who just said that? Who just basically was like, really, dude? So your children are mistakes? You're upset that you had children because you can't work for this fucking wannabe, washed up, never has been celebrity? I can't, dude.
City life.
Yep.
Right? You can't just walk to Target. You can't just, there's nightclubs around there. There's,
Like, this is sad.
You know.
Victorian home.
The nearest gas station to me is 12 miles where I live.
I don't drive. Marissa, I know how to take care of myself. I know how to Instacart.
I have to go to bed. Good night, everyone. I love you. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
I love you.
Peace
Justin.
out.
Love you. I got school in the morning.
I can hear the little one song.
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
But Marissa, think about it. I do know how to take care of myself.
but can you change sheets?
Absolutely.
She
I
keeps
don't
like
have to-
asking the
Can
same
you walk
question.
upstairs
Yes, ma'am.
without falling?
As long as there's a handlebar to hang on to, yeah.
What about a spiral staircase?
I can't, dude, with this.
As long as there's a handlebar to hang on to, as long as I don't have to run up them and run down them.
Okay. Can you go downstairs in the basement to get the washer?
Nobody
and dryer?
goes into the basement.
I thought
It's Blair
Justin
Witch
was
Project
leaving.
down there. I've never went into the basement. I don't.
I don't have to go to
The other house is still under renovation, so there's no students there yet.
Marissa, I would go through hell and water to do for you what needs to be done
I can't.
Why?
This is sick.
because I love you and I want to
Scream
and
it.
I have motivation.
Scream it.
I
What
love
the fuck?
you.
Louder.
I love you. I want you. I have fucking motivation. I have self-worth. I know who I am.
I have self-worth.
Say I love you again.
Really?
I love you.
Yes, bitch.
Zelensky.
Yes, bitch. Say it loud and say it proud.
Now stop fucking with me.
Now sing We Are the World.
Now you're gonna make me
Dude.
motherfucking cry.
No, Robin, we're gonna sing We Are the World. Let's go. Let's
Dude.
go, because I'll sing it with you. I don't care.
Now Adrian's got at that.
All right, I'm sorry, but this is some sick shit. This is some sick shit. Look how excited she got that this woman is ready to jump through fucking hoops for her. Oh my God. I just, it's fucking sick, dude. That is sick. She's like making her do all these things. Say it louder. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Anybody? I feel so bad for these people. This is so mortifying. Like, how embarrassing. She's treating you like a dog.
That house. A girl named
Now I
Summer.
want to sit down. That's who I want to sit down and talk with while I'm there.
Well, he lives here. He's right here.
You know that. I want to. I'm not over not over the internet like this. When I come there,
Internet.
Marissa, the three of us have to have a serious conversation.
Yeah, dude. This is
You know
how
that.
to hire
Honestly,
somebody.
you have a walker. I don't think that you can handle it.
So here you go again. She's like asking her all these questions and fucking dude. She's like leading this woman on, right? Making her do all these different things to, prove her loyalty to her. And then, oh, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do it. You have a walker. This is fucked up, dude. This is some sick shit right here. Like really sick.
Watch me.
Don't.
Fucking
I
watch
can't.
me.
I don't think that you can.
You're knocking me out of the park before giving me that 2 weeks to prove it.
I'm afraid for your safety.
I appreciate that.
Listen,
But you're knocking me out of the
the
park
house is 125 years old. Do you know how many fucking stairs it is to get
a
upstairs?
lot.
It's 3 floors.
I understand what it is, Marissa.
This woman has said already several times, let me come for 2 weeks. Let me prove myself, like a probation period. And then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't see what the issue is with that. She just wants to play this fucking sick, twisted game with this woman. It's really sick.
So I didn't grow up underneath a pumpkin, okay? You are knocking me out of the park before you're giving me the opportunity. And I'm only asking for 2 weeks to prove myself. 2 weeks, babe. 2 weeks.
This is sick.
Listen, I want to marry Tom Cruise. I'm begging him for a chance, but guess what?
And at the end of 2 weeks, it doesn't work out. I'm not going to be upset with you if you tell me you can't. If you can't have me. But you got to at least give me that 2 weeks. I'm fighting for a job here. I am.
There's a spiral.
This woman's
staircase
desperate.
on one side, and then then when you go to the main entrance, it's like this big staircase. It's very Downton Abbey-ish.
Like, I feel so
Chandeliers.
sad for this
125 years
woman
old.
that she's that desperate. A, for employment, right? Because there's other fucking means of employment, but also for a job. And then this asshole, this is not how you interview somebody. First of all, you don't interview them publicly. I mean, she's been, at least from what I understand, she's been telling this woman for like months now that she could work for her and be her assistant. And she's just playing this push-pull game of like, how much do you love me? Scream it. Scream it. Oh, I don't think you can do it. The walker. I'm worried about the walker. Dude, like, oh my God, dude, it's so fucked up. So fucked up. Yes, it's exactly, Carla. She fucking humiliates them. I bet Marissa knows she struggles in her day-to-day life already. So no, she can't. Oh, shit. I just lost that. I mean, she never should have offered her this job. No, she shouldn't have. That's what I'm saying. It's like a push-pull. And this is a very common thing for narcissistic people to do. They will play these like push-pull. They create these push-pull dynamics with people where it's like they just dangle that carrot over your head. Sick. It's a sick thing to do to somebody who's desperate, clearly.
They're still talking.
It's good exercise for me, Marissa. It's good physical therapy for me.
She's making this woman beg in public. It's
Hold on,
humiliating.
we'll go check. See what the
Disgusting. And now she's doing this thing where she's just ignoring her. The woman's begging and she's like talking about other things.
it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, dude. I really feel sorry for this woman. I don't know her, but this is you have to think. I sat back and have watched people kiss this woman's ass for 4 years like this. Not maybe this bad. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody this bad and desperate for her attention and approval and a job and all this other shit. But like, I've watched this happen over years, and I know that this woman is eventually going to get hurt. We all know that. So we're just kind of watching it's like watching a car wreck in slow motion and knowing what's going to happen.
And I'm not even watching chat, so I don't know what they're saying, but
yes, you're
And I wouldn't fight for
100%
something
right.
this hard.
At the end of the day, that's exactly what she's doing. She's using this time to brag about how big her house is, how many stairs it has. Who would go through this humiliation for a scab like MGL? It's nasty. It's disgusting, dude. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. It's
I didn't think
demoralizing. It's dehumanizing. It's just gross. It's fucking gross.
I was capable.
Clearly, if this woman is able to work, then she's not all that disabled, right? Otherwise, she'd be on disability. And then she just leaves while the woman's talking. She gets up and fucking leaves. Does she need money or a place to stay? I'm guessing both. Well, according to her on this live, she's basically saying that she has an apartment, because you'll hear her in a few minutes where she's talking about how she'll find an apartment. And it's just all very confusing, but it sounds like she lives in an apartment now. I could just never imagine treating somebody like this. I can't imagine why she needs an assistant. Could you imagine having to be her assistant? I thought she hired the girl, the high school girl, and that was her assistant. But like, could you imagine having to assist a fucking asshole like this who plays these types of games? Like, this is a preview of what you're gonna go through when you uproot your whole entire fucking life and move to Pennsylvania and have to deal with this person who's already treating you like shit. Oh my God. I just can't even imagine. And there's her husband sounding fucking annoyed as per usual. Not even that, but not for nothing. And I don't know this like Robin woman, but like, how do you know she's not some like psycho stalker that you're inviting to your home? Like, off the internet? Sorry, I don't know if I do that. I mean, obviously anybody you hire, you're probably not going to know all that well, but I would just never hire somebody off of the internet that you just met recently, who clearly worships you.
And in that 2 weeks, I could look for an apartment just like what I live in.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just
I wouldn't
played
have
that
to stay in
clip.
that house forever. That room would just be a stepping stone to an apartment like I have now. And that's what I need to say to Marissa as well.
So she's saying that she has an apartment. So she's like, the room that she would be occupying, I guess, in this house would be a stepping stone to an apartment that she has now.
My God.
Marissa.
Dude, this is the problem, right? And she knows this. Maybe she doesn't know it because she's so fucking oblivious to the, real struggles of people in the world. But people sit there and they see her, they see this nice house, this lifestyle that she purports online, that people are like, they want that. They want that. You don't know who you're attracting, out there. This woman thinks she's going to have that lifestyle when she moves there.
He's like, Princess is like, I have my own bills to fucking pay. My husband's like, you pay a $70 phone bill a month. My husband goes, my monthly bills are over 18 fucking thousand. Don't you give me
Her husband's monthly bills are over $18,000, dude. Bullshit. If his bills are fucking over $18,000 a month, he's living well beyond his means. Well beyond his means. $18,000 a month in bills. That is fucking insane, dude. That's insane. There's no fucking way your bills are $18,000 a month. That doesn't even make sense. Are you fucking Shaquille O'Neal? Like, what are you talking about?
$18,000 a month. Get the fuck out of here.
That you have fucking bills. And it's the truth. His cell phone is the only thing he pays for.
Okay. Let's just say he has the 3 houses and he pays the mortgage. The whole purpose of renting out the houses as a bed and breakfast, if they're not paying, at least paying the mortgage, right? If your bed and breakfast business isn't at least paying the mortgage on those houses, then it's a fail. Then it's a fucking complete failure, because you should be able to pay the mortgage and all the bills on the houses and then have some profit for yourself. So even with 3 mortgages, your bills shouldn't be fucking $18,000 a month. That is insane. Car payments, that's bullshit. That's just bullshit. It doesn't even make sense.
And Marissa, while I'm there for those 2 weeks, I can look for an apartment just like what I have now. And then it wouldn't be this whole going up and down those.
And then here's the other thing. She's like, oh, princess, your bills are only $70. Well, you know what? Maybe that $70, this is where, again, her lack of understanding for people's struggles comes in. Maybe that $70 is too much for him to pay because he doesn't make enough money. Like, isn't he on welfare and shit? Food stamps and all that, disability. $70 is a lot when you're on disability and you're only getting a couple of $100 a month. She has no understanding of that. Zero. If her husband's bills are high, it's because he's able to afford them and he made those bills for himself. She's such an asshole.
And you guys could find someone else to come in and do the job and the room. And then I could just be your assistant full time from there on out.
Maybe her credit card and food bills. Tamara, you're probably onto something, girl. Her tamale bill is fucking $18,000 a month. Maybe it's all the plastic surgery she gets. The procedures that she's having done. Ugh.
Because then I would have my own place. You see what I'm saying? Give me the 2
And the
weeks.
thing is your own place is the other house. You're not going to be with me and Adrian. This is me, Adrian, Jake, this house.
I know that. But at some point,
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that.
I could look for an apartment just like I have now.
This
But
is
that,
so
no, that's
sad.
not what we want.
So you want me there?
Yes.
Okay.
Point.
All right. And I'm fighting for that. You realize that? I'm over here fighting for my chance. And I'm
Can you
not a
imagine having
princess.
only a $70 bill a month? All you're responsible for.
So here she goes again, cutting this fucking woman off, playing the fucking game. She wants this woman groveling. She's enjoying the groveling that this woman's doing right now. So she's like totally just talking right over her, not paying attention. She loves that this woman's begging right now. She's fucking thoroughly enjoying the fact that this woman is begging her. Begging her. It's fucking gross, dude.
I just told my husband, I just said, what's next?
This
Husband
woman's
said, you know
sick.
what? Marissa's right. What's next? You know what hurts?
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Hold on a
second.
second. I apologize. I missed a super chat, I see. Thank you at the end of the day. I love it when I can catch you live. You were one of my favorites. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I didn't see it. I have a small MacBook here, so if I'm playing a video, I just want everybody to know this collectively because I have missed super chats like recently. I know I missed somebody's the other day, and thank God for my friends, you know, that are in my chat that make me aware, like Hummingbird or Beefergs, you know, or M's. One of them always makes me aware. Soldier, one of them will always catch it and let me know. And thank you guys for that. But sometimes when I'm playing, if I'm streaming something else, like I can only fit so much on this little screen. So I can't usually see the chat. I try to flip back and forth, but the fact that I have to pause so often, it ends up with the video screen on the top covering my chat up. So I apologize if I don't see it right away. But I do appreciate it at the end of the day. I really do. Thank you.
Wow. I mean, it's gone from telling me, listen, why do you think that I haven't talked to him in so fucking long? He told my mother to go F herself. He told my sister to shut the F up. Now,
how many times is she going to embarrass
really
this guy with
angry
this
about
story?
him telling my mother to shut that, telling my sister to shut the F up? No, my sister's a big loudmouth. But my mother, on the other hand,
her sister's a big loudmouth. Jeez, I mean, is anybody surprised by that? So she's a loudmouth and her sister's a loudmouth, but the mother's a saint, right?
Sure. She's always been very loving towards it. Thank you, Karen. Hold on, they're talking.
I am done after this with Robin. Michelle, I think it's gross, dude. Money moves, girl. After working a night shift for 14 years before retiring. Sorry about that. I lost your thing there. Sometimes I still find myself up at 3 or 4 a.m. Yeah, that happens when you're in that habit. MGL was raised poor. This way she pretends to not understand the hardship of others is just an act. Yeah, you're right, Melanie. You're right. She does it to make people think she's too rich to understand poor people. You're probably right. It's just gross, dude. Fucking gross. I really do.
I'm shooting my shot.
Listen, I've never understood how people, don't see through her. I'll never understand it. I'll never get it. Because you guys all know, when I found her on the internet, I saw right through her pretty much from the get-go. I remember I left her one comment, because of her accent, and she replied. It was just weird. It was short. And then I started watching some of her videos because she was covering the Chris Watts case. And at the time she was really the only one talking about it. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I was there was just these little hints and peaks of her personality that just rubbed me the wrong way, And then as time went on, obviously, I started to realize this woman is a full-blown fucking narcissist, right? And it's interesting to me because it's a subject that I'm interested in, right? But I don't get how people don't see through her like that, but people don't, at first. I don't know why. And I feel bad for those people. Maybe they don't know the history. Maybe they don't know all the crazy shit she's said and done. I don't know. But I feel bad for this woman. I can't help but feel bad for her a little bit.
This is my dream.
Did you just hear that? Let me rewind that. Oh, thank you, Ems. Thank you.
I'm shooting my shot.
Oh, hold
This
on.
is my dream.
Let me do the choo-choo. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. Please. Please. That's fucking so cringy. Chugga chugga choo-choo in my little baby voice. Just kidding. Please don't. I'm not expecting people to super chat just because I say choo-choo.
I had no purpose. Marissa gave me a lot.
Dude, are you listening to this? This woman's saying, I have no purpose. I had no purpose. Okay? Think about that. So she had no other purpose on this earth. And now she feels that this fucking asshole gave her a purpose.
Gave me this opportunity to be her assistant. It gave me a purpose again.
This is so sad, dude. I want to cry. I literally want to fucking cry for this woman right now. I don't know this woman. Okay? She sounds extremely desperate, and it's just sad. It's cringy, but it's also sad at the same time because she clearly doesn't have anything else to live for. And working for this fucking fake wannabe celebrity is a dream for her. This is fucking some celebrity in her mind, right? Not to us, but in her head, this big YouTuber, right? Celebrity wants her to be her assistant. And she's like, this is my dream, dude.
I have so much life in me now. It's not even funny.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to fight for this shot. And I even told Marissa, I said my biggest fear is to fail her.
To be honest, if I was her, I would be a little concerned too. This is a little too much for somebody who you just met online. You know what I'm saying? The way this woman's talking is also a little concerning.
And I don't want to fail any of them. Her husband, or Jake. His fear is to fail her.
Wow.
And I don't want to fail any of them. Her husband, or Jake.
This is sick.
Her. And I don't want to fail any of them. Her husband, or Jake.
This is sick. This is sick.
I'm also a little bit of an overachiever.
This woman's I have no purpose in life. I don't want to
party.
Oh my God.
I don't really drink.
Dude,
I'm not
gonna
drunk.
suck. This is gonna suck. My husband's gotta leave the country again.
She's not even there. She's not even listening to this woman. Oh my God.
How long?
Why does she tell people that her husband's leaving the country? Not for nothing. Again, do you care about the safety of your family? Mm-mm-mm.
How long is he going to be gone?
He'll be back like Halloween. He leaves. He'll be gone for 3 weeks.
See, I could be there those 3 weeks and we could try it out. The more perfect time.
Oh my
I'll come a
God.
week before he leaves, so I know exactly what your husband wants done.
Those eyebrows are just like insane, bro.
I know. I honestly don't think Adrian's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna say it. And listen, Adrian's gonna be like, listen, it's nothing personal, but you know, how are we gonna get up and down this fucking stairs without?
Right back to the fucking disability. Dude, just be honest with this woman at this point and just tell her why are you even letting this go on is the question, right? You seem to have your mind made up, right? Since it's not really her that's hiring this woman and it's more her husband, and it seems that she already knows what he's gonna say, why are you fucking allowing this to continue? Cut it off and just tell the woman it's not gonna work out. And that's it. Instead, she's letting this woman make a fucking complete fool of herself on here, begging and groveling. It's sick, dude. It's fucking sick. When she knows that it's not going to work out already. She already knows it because she keeps saying it, but she's not like fully saying to the woman, you know, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work out. She's still sitting here letting this woman make a total fucking fool of herself.
You know, cost me $100,000.
How do you think I get in and out of my front door? How do you think I get in and out of cars? How do you think I go?
All right. First of all, you have homeowners insurance. I hope you do, right? Wouldn't you have homeowners insurance? That's like saying, okay, especially on a business, a home that you turned into a business, any person that's staying there, you could have a disabled person come and stay in that home and break an ankle, you know, during the winter when the fucking walkway has ice on it. What is her like her falling shouldn't have any relevance because anybody could fall in your house. That's what you have homeowners insurance for. So she's just like continuing to fucking play this game with this woman. It's really sick.
To places that I have to go to, Marissa.
I mean, you're on the first floor.
I am here, but when I go out into the public, like the doctor's offices, I have to go up and down stairs. I have, you know, like there's things that I have to do out in the real world. The real world isn't built around if I have a walker or not. And a walker I use for stability, not to. It's not like a wheelchair. That's a whole different.
But this is the thing. We're talking about a grand staircase and a fucking spiral staircase.
She just wants to keep pointing out that there's a lot of stairs in the house, that it's big. I feel so bad for this woman. Bye, Michelle. Have a good day. I feel so bad for this woman. I really do.
Live in it.
I know.
You're not just, your room is going to be on the second floor.
Okay.
Dude, just tell the woman already that it ain't gonna fucking work out. Stop playing a game with her, you psycho. This is so gross.
Okay.
In public. Yeah, a grand staircase, crazy Gemini. It's like the fucking Titanic. The fucking grand staircase, right? Get the fuck out of here.
The second floor.
Okay.
Dude, this is painful, dude. It is fucking painful.
Okay.
I feel so bad for this woman. I just the fucking empath, right? I don't really know if I'm a full empath, but you know, the empath in me, I guess, the empathy, I can't help but feel sorry for this woman right now. You know, I really can't. She's desperate.
I'm not afraid, Marissa.
Grants. Yeah, it's probably sinking too. I'm sure it is.
That's what I'm saying. Me, you, and Adrian need to have a private conversation, not on YouTube.
Yeah, because that's usually how you do, you know, hire people. I mean, that's usually how you go about this. I mean, to do it on like this way is just gross to begin with. So you just don't have these conversations in public like this. It's disgusting.
I am not afraid. I know. I will come there.
We're afraid.
I know you are. I know you are. But I will come there with full confidence.
She's been playing this game with this woman for over a month now. For over a fucking month. Just dangling this carrot over her head. It's really sick, dude.
Oh, I used to get anonymous on the alcohol.
Yeah, the way she treats Princess. And look, here she goes. Bye. Don't care. How about this? If there's an important conversation going on in your home right now with Princess, why don't you stop your fucking live? Okay? Cut this woman off before she looks totally ridiculous. And fucking go focus on the conversation. Like, this is just so rude and fucked up in so many ways. It's not even funny. This poor woman. And that was it. I just can't. I can't with this fucking lady. That should have been considered before giving her the position. Yeah, absolutely. Bitch never moved that fast in her life. Yeah, she heard alcohol. She went running. I mean, that, just watching that this morning, I'm like, oh my God, I just can't believe how she treats people. And then these people are like embarrassing themselves and they're too desperate to see that the way that they're being treated is just embarrassing and mortifying. And I just feel so sorry for them. She's literally sitting there. You're 100% right, Nana. You're 100% right. That is discrimination. 100%. She keeps bringing up the walker. You're 100% right. I don't get it. I thought Adrian said MGL wasn't allowed to bring anyone from YouTube back into their home. I don't know, girl, but if he did say that, I wouldn't blame him. Nothing ever lasts with her, dude. The friendships never last. Trust me, Robin will be in somebody's chat, somebody's chat very soon. I promise, in the near future, because this isn't gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. You know, she should just say, it's not gonna work out, Robin. I apologize, and that's it. But she can't seem to do that because she's enjoying the begging and the groveling too much to fucking tell this woman the truth. Yes, you're right, Nana. You're 100% right. Choose Princess. Molly's just using the walker as an excuse. She's not really trying to get Robin to move out there. Yeah, she's using that as an excuse. I feel badly for the Robin lady. Hope she rethinks it all and doesn't go if it's all true. That's how I feel, CK. I'd be nervous. Someone who needs a walker being there as well. She should have never put it out, period. Yeah. I mean, like, as soon as she found out, she should have just told the woman, listen, I need somebody who's, you know, more whatever, able-bodied for this job because it's very physically demanding. That's all, you know, and that would have just solved it. Instead, she's like leading this woman on now for a month with this job, hanging it over her head. And the woman seems very desperate. You know, I don't know what her financial situation is or what, but in her mind, you know, clearly she's looking at this person like they actually are what they say they are or present themselves to be. You know, she doesn't realize that she's dealing with a fucking liar, a fucking lifelong liar, narcissistic asshole. I think it's very telling of Robin as well, but MGL attracts these people. You know, that's funny, Ems, because when we were in the chat the other night, right? And all her, you know, new followers are coming in. And I've noticed that, and I don't mean to say this, like it sounds kind of mean, but there's definitely a specific type of person that attracts to her. You know, it seems that she attracts kind of weaker minded people. Not everybody. I'm not saying that that's everybody. But it seems like a lot of the people that she attracts are like weak minded, you know, people that are desperate. There's a lot of them. Yeah, she's taking advantage of the woman. I think we hear Jill. Hold on a second. Let me scroll up there. No, that's supposed to be the assistant. I think we will hear MGL weaponize Robin's loyalty against her. She did it with the Voices lady. From my observation, it's her pattern. Yeah, Floor. I mean, she did it with every person that was loyal to her like that. She's used it against them constantly. I've watched her do it to Alicia. I watched her do it to Mary. More than enough. She goes by. I've watched her do it to trying to think. Barnyard. Did I say Barnyard? Who's now Diamond Cutter, right? Tacos. Shit. Tacos. I've seen her do it to so many people that were close to her. Oddly enough, the only person she didn't do it to was Oni. She hired her as an assistant, right? You can't hire someone and then use their handicap as an excuse. Moose Knuckle Mania to modify her office for disability friendly. Yeah, right? I got to get in on this online scamming people. Yeah, right? Actually, Mallory did a live yesterday about Ryan Upchurch, but some of it could apply to MGL as far as who you hang out with. Yeah. Everybody's doing a live on Ryan Upchurch. Yeah, that's true. That is true. She will always find a flaw or make one up. Yeah, that's 100%. 100%. You just like, you can't help but feel sorry for these people because they just don't know. They don't fucking know. They really don't. Yeah, there's tons of people. I heard Laura is trying to basically, she's like really amazing, dude. She was, she's been sticking up for him, which is just disgusting. Okay. But now she's going after the Glairer because the Glairer is getting attention from Ryan Upchurch, So she's like, oh, well, let me go after him. And it's just like, oh, Laura, you poor thing. You poor thing. Robin may have a case on her hands. I would too. Laura thinks she's a queen of YouTube. Now her ego is inflated. I honestly haven't watched her. I only saw, I think Mandolin played some of it the other night, but I haven't actually watched Laura's lives in quite a while. I'm against you. I'm for you. Anything Ryan. Yeah. That guy is on another level. But yeah, she's totally kissing his ass. And then she wrote, I saw the community post, which I just thought was fucking hilarious. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that again. Oh, I still have her thing open. This is so funny. Laura always tells on herself when she does shit like this. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. She wrote this the other day. Hold on, I'll share it. Why not, right? But this is like when, typical her telling on herself and her motives, her real motives, She says, so as we all know, I have taken tons of heat for supporting, and then she has to hashtag his name, hashtag Ryan Upchurch, which that's not how you tag somebody, Laura. You have to put the at sign, but that's besides the point. Some have said I kiss his ass for money. Others say for clout. It's probably both, Laura, but anyway, the truth is both are wrong. I will say the same things I have said all along because I know what, I don't know why she's starting a new sentence with because. It should be part of the same sentence because I know what it takes for an artist to accomplish what he has in a city like Nashville. And I'm like, dude, Laura, Nashville is a very it's a very big music industry city, right? A lot of people, country singers, have come up through Nashville. But she's like, I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. It doesn't matter to me who believes me as to my years in the music industry because I know who I am and what I've accomplished in my life. And I know who my friends are from the industry. Like, dude, I don't buy her fucking music industry bullshit because Laura, why would you quit? If you were making that much money and you were that successful, why the fuck are you making candles? Make it make sense. She can never prove this to anybody. But okay, Laura. Anyway, But the reason for this post is I just got done watching something about Ryan that only confirms 100% why I support his journey in music and life. Oh my God. Could you kiss his ass anymore? He may come out with crazy theories, but deep down, he's just a guy who made all his dreams into reality by doing things his way on his terms. I bet all these people who can't stand him can't say they did that. So what, Laura? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Again, people had no problem with Ryan Upchurch, okay, until about like a month ago when he inserted himself into the true crime community for some odd reason and started fucking saying that a 16-year-old girl didn't exist. Nobody had a fucking problem with him before that. In fact, most people that knew him, I never even heard of him prior to this, but most people that knew him admired him for what he's accomplished. And I don't think anybody's trying to take that away from him. I think people are actually like, dude, you're talented. I personally don't care for his music. I mean, I've only heard one song and it was torturous to fucking sit there, but you know, some people enjoy it and that's fine. You know, everybody has different tastes, but like, from what I understand, like people, you know, give him all the credit in the world for his accomplishments and his talent and whatever with his music. And they're telling him to focus on that. They're actually looking out for his best interest. Is like, dude, what you're doing right now is not conducive to your fucking all the hard work you've done. What you're doing right now is taking away from all that hard work you've done, and you're fucking it up. You know, you're gonna fuck all that hard work, years of hard work up by acting a goddamn fool, and then you're gonna get sued. So people are actually encouraging and acknowledging it. She doesn't get that though. Well, she gets it. She's just fucking inserting herself for obvious reasons. You know, when you have to state this right here, some have said I kiss his ass for money. Others say for clout. The truth is both are wrong. Like Laura, dude, I told Laura that I was like thinking of doing this business, right? Laura don't support anybody, dude. She don't support anybody unless it somehow benefits her. Then she'll support you. I remember I told her I was thinking of doing this like press on nails business, right? And I was looking into it. Ultimately, I decided against it because it would be very hard to do because, you know, sizing, everybody's fingers are different sizes, right? And it would be complicated. But anyway, she's like, ugh, people are willing to pay money for that. I'm like, well, yeah, dude, go online. There's plenty of people. Go type in custom press on nails and you'll see all the people that fucking buy them. Right. And she's like, huh. Like, no, like interest. Like, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't know how to support or be a supportive friend or help other people unless it benefits her. Otherwise, she has no fucking interest in it at all. So now we're supposed to believe that she's like just all of a sudden so supportive of this guy and his dreams and his life. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Because she knows what it takes to make it in the music industry. Like nobody else here does. Like nobody else here has ever fucking watched VH1. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. She's so ridiculous with this shit. Anyway, he may come out with crazy theories, but deep down, he's just a guy who made his dreams into reality by doing things his way on his terms. I bet all these people who can't stand him say, oh, I read that part. Again, I've called him out more than most, but I'm not talking about his true crime. I'm talking about him as a person. Watch the video. I promise it'll be worth the 49 minutes. If you aren't someone who hates just to hate. She is like, dude, you just can't fucking make it anymore. I just don't understand this because, like, you know, Laura was one of those people that's like so supposedly against, you know, victim bashing and all this shit. But nobody's taking away from him about his music career. Nobody's fucking taking that away from him. Everybody acknowledges that he has a talent, obviously, right? Or he wouldn't be, you know, where he is. But that's not what people are criticizing him over. They're criticizing him over his really fucking out of control, bizarre, weird behavior, dude, that he's, you know, with this case that he doesn't need to be involved in. That's what they're criticizing him over. That's a whole, you know, this is a typical thing though with somebody like Laura who would have this very black and white thinking. It's either, you know,
most people are gonna understand, yeah, he's a fucking talented music artist, but what he's doing right now isn't right, dude. It's not. It's just like with fucking R. Kelly, right? I love fucking R. Kelly, dude. He was definitely one of my favorite artists as far as, you know, R&B goes growing up. I love his music. I absolutely love his music. Him as a person, he could fuck all the way off. He's a piece of shit, what he did to all those women. And I'm, you know, so disappointed in that. I'm so disappointed that this talented, amazing artist fucking did what he did, you know? But I could separate his music from him. I do still listen to his music. Does it, you know, I do think like, you know, when I listen to some of it now, because that's always going to be in the back of my mind. And to me, his music doesn't have anything to do with his behavior outside of that. You know, I still acknowledge that he's an extremely talented music artist and an amazing singer, but I don't like him as a person. He's a piece of shit. He's a total fucking piece of shit, what he did. I love this song, Trapped in the Closet. My favorite's when a woman's fed up. Everybody who grew up in the fucking late 90s was like, you broke up with your boyfriend? Standing here looking in the mirror, saying damn to myself. Such a good song. Should have known the day would come. But you know what I'm saying? She wasn't in no fucking music industry, dude. I don't believe it for a second. Prove it, Laura. Prove it. I tried to get like a timeline of her life when I was friends with her, because a lot of it, you know, I heard people, I didn't know her whole story, and I heard a lot of people criticizing her, and it just doesn't, none of it adds up, dude. None of it adds up from what she's told me. I'm like, when did you have time to do all this, Laura? Because you lived with your mom, right? You lived with your parents in 2002 or some shit like that. You moved out, you said, moved to Queens or some bullshit like that for a little bit. Then you moved out to, what was it, California, then Vegas, and then you moved back in, you got pregnant, okay? How old are her kids? I mean, however, I figured it out to do the math. It just doesn't make sense that she accomplished all this in such a short amount of time. You know, in between having kids, moving back in with her mom, none of it adds up. When we drive to Baja. Ignition, yes, that was another good song. I just don't buy it, dude. She might have like, I mean, it's not very hard to get if you live like near Capitol Records or something, let's just say, and get a job there, maybe as like a fucking file clerk or some bullshit. I just don't believe. Yeah, she's lived like a whole life, bro. She's a jack of all trades, master of none. Like, it's like, okay, Laura, boy, you've had a lot of fucking jobs. And like that, to make it in any industry, right? You have to work in that industry for a good amount of time. It seems to me like none of her fucking jobs in life have ever lasted more than like a week, a year or so. It's like, so how'd you become that successful in oh, and then she was a web developer or web designer. Like, it just, Laura, that's too much. Too much for too short of an amount of time. But I know a lot of people like her that just make this shit up. Yeah, I have to say, though, this fucking thing that her son made, this fucking Lego thing is sick. Sick. I mean, I know it's a set you could buy, but still, that thing's pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. Oh, dude. All right, I got to get off her. What's she been up to? I haven't even watched her. Oh, yeah, I looked at this the other day. Dude, she's so childish. Hold on a second. This is when they were playing it the other day. I just cannot believe that she's like as old as she is sometimes. It's very hard to believe it. Oh, yeah, Laura doesn't addict shame, but here's a fucking thing, right? Where she sat up on this fucking pedestal, as she says, a pedestal. She set up on, you know, her fucking soapbox, shaming, you know, the Glare for being an alcoholic, which I'm not saying he's an alcoholic. She said that, but I'm just saying, you know, you don't addict shame, right, Laura? You had this whole life the day that our friend Sarah left this world. Okay.
about addicts and how hard it is and blah, 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 blah. But then you sit up on a fucking live repeatedly shaming this man for an addiction that you believe he has. Make it make sense. But anyway, that's not even the point. I didn't even fucking see this. All I saw was her thumbnail. And I was just like, dude, she's so fucking immature. Look at this shit. The glare equals the clown dunce. Like, what? And then she puts an arrow, the glare. Why you always lying? She didn't even spell lying right. And then it says in this little circle, of course she has to go after, penis size because she has nothing better to do. Right? So then look at that. Like, this is so weird to me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm alone in this, but this is fucking weird to me. She makes these like thumbnails. I'm named the Glara because I am such a narcissist. So another person that Laura has tokened or coined or whatever, dubbed a narcissist. Everybody that disagrees with her and doesn't like her is a narcissist. Everybody, dude. Every fucking. So here we go. He's another narcissist. I'm named the Glare because I'm such a narcissist that all I could do is glare into other people's lives since I don't have one. Like, but I'm ching. Like, Laura, really? That's like so cringy and corny and just, like, sounds like something a 13-year-old would write. It's stupid. It's just dumb. It's not even funny. But okay. Then she writes in this little bubble right here, which is, again, just so fucking stupid. I wish mine was bigger so I could have some self-respect and not be so jelly of everyone. Like, dude, I think she uses jelly because she can't spell jealous. I really do. I'm convinced. She's like really obsessed with penises and the size of them. I think she needs one. I think she needs one. I really do. And then here's Orion Upchurch. Yo, bro, I'm sorry. Your dick is so small. This is a 50-something-year-old woman who made this thing here. 50-something years old, bro. Yeah, that's very true, Anastasia. You're 100% right with that, chick. You're 100% right. Glare has been after Ryan Upchurch for like the longest time. I only know who Ryan Upchurch is because of the Glare, because I had no idea who he was, but I had watched one of his lives way back where he was talking about Ryan Upchurch, and I'm like, who the fuck is Ryan Upchurch? But Laura's now going to sit there, oh my God, just defending this guy. It's so weird. But should we listen to a little bit of this? Why not? Fuck it, right? I just like her thumbnails are so immature, dude. Like, that's so fucking immature. It really is. Always about dick size. That's always like the first thing that she goes to. Because she lacks, listen, dude, Blair is an intelligent dude. He's an intelligent dude. She lacks the ability, like, one thing I will give him, he's actually, I'll give him this. He's very intelligent. He's also very articulate, okay? And I don't think Laura can fight on his level, right? Word-wise, I think the Glare would fucking smoke her. He would just bury her verbally because she just doesn't even have the vocabulary to even be on his level and have a intellectual fight with him, so immediately she always goes for the unintellectual things, penis size, you know what I'm saying? She goes for the things that don't even fucking really matter in this situation because she doesn't know how to, he's an alcoholic, because she can't really say anything personality wise about him or intellectually about him. Everything always goes to his, like, the stupid things that don't even fucking matter in the situation, that nobody cares about except her. She has some fucking weird obsession with penises and the size of them. It's like, okay, Laura. Well, I'm sure your dick is bigger, right? Why did she put this 5-minute thing?
Right, aka Perplex QT.
Girl, you looking
And,
rough.
whew, I was so not even gonna go live tonight.
How many times have we heard that? How many times has she said that? I was so not even gonna go live tonight, but
I'm in the middle of doing 100 other things, but something came up and I had to.
could somebody please tell her that that red lipstick just ain't it, girl?
So sorry about the look. I've been cleaning all day.
We believe you. We believe you.
I'm just a mess. Joseph!
Her mouth, dude, it's just so big, bro. It's so weird.
I love you, Joseph. So, whoo, I'm so excited. Joseph in the house.
Here we go with the baby voice. Oh my God, Joseph!
Where's Desiree?
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I don't need to
So,
hear
and
her.
it's not even going to be a long live, but
How long was this live? 2 hours and 17 minutes.
since Joseph is here, I got to say, Joseph, we hit 20K. Woo woo!
Oh no. Oh no. No.
And I'm very excited about that.
Can anybody tell me who this Joseph person is? Oh, Gray Hughes. I mean, why would it be anything else? Why would it be anything else? Dude, there's just some channels. I'm going to call them out right the fuck now, okay? Zav Girl, Evil Exists. You people are milking the fuck out of this case at this point, which isn't surprising. But here's the thing, right? Let's just say that this was a fucking accident, okay? You're dealing with minors. These people are literally sitting here incriminating minors in their crime and implicating them in a crime that we don't even know. You could ruin these people's lives, dude. These kids, children that just graduated high school, their lives. Let it go, dude, and just move on. There's a million other cases you could fucking cover at this point in time. When the information comes out, then you could talk about it. I just I cannot believe how many times people drag this out. How bad they drag it out. It's really gross. But Gray, here's the thing. What Laura's doing here is she's, Ryan Upchurch, who made a complete and utter fucking fool of himself with this case and totally was, just absolutely disgusting, saying that the girl doesn't exist. It's all fake. It's like a false flag operation, bullshit like that. She's standing up for him. Why? Because he has over 1 million subscribers. So she's standing up for him. For anybody that speaks out against him, she's standing up for him. So.
And yeah, we hit 20K. Woo woo. All right.
Oh God.
So I was cleaning. All right. I was listening to different people. I know right now Kurt's live and Zav Girl's live and everyone's live.
And Laura's like, and I'm going to go live too, because I always do that to my friends.
I wanted a break from Kylie. Like, you know how you just need that break once in a while?
Hold on. Let's take a look at her tags. You need a break from Kylie? Why, Laura? Is Kylie bothering you? You need a break from Kylie? Stop trying. Dude, I don't understand why these people feel tasked with solving these cases. Like, nobody hired you to solve the fucking case. But they feel like they're tasked with this. All right, hold on a second. I gotta scroll down. Let's see what her video tags are, because we love doing this. Dylan Rounds deceased. Is Dylan Rounds even deceased? Does anybody know that for sure? I thought he was just missing, but that's her tag on here. And Dylan Rounds deceased. Kylie Rodney is missing. 10 to life. 10 to life lies about Smythe Smith. Smythe Smith. Sammy Smith, Kylie Rodney found. Was Kylie Rodney found? Kylie Rodney Truckee, California. Missing couple knew Kylie. Kylie Rodney speaks. Kylie Rodney mom speaks. Find Kylie Rodney. What happened to Kylie Rodney? Non-lawyer reacts. Like, I don't even understand why that's a fucking tag. Who the fuck is like, hey, I'm going to log onto the internet, and I want to hear what a non-lawyer has to say. Let me search for non-lawyer reacts. What? That's the dumbest tag, Laura. Do you understand the point of tags is that you're supposed to tag something that people would actually fucking search? Oh my God, I can't do it. Did Kylie Rodney do drugs? Ryan Upchurch and the Glarer. The Glarer. Ryan Upchurch, Kylie Rodney. Zaname and Ryan Upchurch. That's her fucking tags on this video, dude. Just to let you know. Just to let y'all know. So it's not even about Kylie, but hey, put her fucking name all over it, Laura, for the views. You piece of shit.
So that's where I was at today. Like, I just needed a break. Started watching this new series on Netflix. Oh, yeah, that's Baby Gap in the corner. So first, let me say hi to everyone. What's up, members, Patreons?
What the hell? What Baby Gap? What is that? All right, I'm just fast forwarding.
I don't even know why my name gets dragged into shit like this. Okay,
Laura, stop it, girl. You don't know why your name gets dragged into this. Maybe it's because you fucking catapult yourself into the middle of everything that has nothing to do with you all the time. Maybe that's why.
For those of you that are new, you have to understand some of.
Oh, cottonmouth warning, guys. Cottonmouth fucking warning. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you.
About me, I stand on my own. I don't need to partner up with anybody. I do it because I choose to.
How many times have we heard this speech? I don't need to partner up with anybody except for like that time that I went into fucking Molly Golightly's chat and partnered up with Tiffany and Molly Golightly. But I don't need to partner up with anybody. I stand on my own. Totally stowed my candles on my own, right?
I don't need to panel up with people. I do it if I choose to. But I've always been one that stood on my own. I don't.
Dude, why can't she talk without her nails? Her nails making that noise. Ugh.
Don't need, anybody. I can't say too much without giving away too much, but.
What? What? I can't say too much without giving away too much, Laura. Are you going to give us your secrets? Your fucking coveted secrets? Come on, we all need to know.
I don't need anyone like taking me under my wing or any. I stand.
Dude, she sounds drunk. I know she doesn't drink, so I'm not accusing her of actually being drunk because I know she's not a drinker. But she sounds drunk sometimes, like in her speech, where she's like fumbling over simple sentences.
And on my own, okay? Always have. Hold on, what?
Oh my God, dude, what is up with her hair?
Can we order my best tomorrow?
Yeah. I don't need, I stand on my own. I don't, the only people that I need behind.
Here, I'm going to read Gray's comment. I covered Kylie case at the very beginning. Then I bail when certain crew of YouTubers pick it up. They turn cases into shit shows. Yep. And that's so sad. It really is. The important part of the case that needed to actually be covered on YouTube, in my opinion, is when she was actually missing, right? And nobody knew what happened to her. But now we all know what happened to her. We all know, well, we know the basics of it, right? So there's no fucking need to cover the case at this point in time anymore because there's nothing going on in the case except for a bunch of speculation. Laura with a big ass mouth looks like Eliza from the Wild Thornberries. Oh my God, yo, I need to look that up. Hold on a second. Because I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. Eliza Wild. Hold on. Thornberries. If that's it, dude. Oh my God, yes. It does. Yes. All she needs is the braces. Holy shit, B-Fergs. Holy shit. Yo, I'm pretty sure that they fucking modeled this character after her at this point. Hold on. Hold on a second. We need to take a look at this together as a family. Hold on. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my God, dude. Where is it? Where's the window? Oh, wait, hold on. This is too funny. Oh, this is too funny, dude. Dude, this is so accurate. Do you guys see it? It's probably small. How do I make this bigger? Hold on. This is so accurate, dude. Laura, you fucking dude, look at this. Look at this one. I mean, if anything looks like this character. Wow. I can't make it bigger for some reason, but look it up. Google it. There you go. I think that's the biggest I'm gonna get it. That's fucking great. Yo, that's so fucking accurate. What is that cartoon? I've seen the character before, but I don't think I've ever actually watched the show. But that is fucking amazing, honestly. Good call, B-Fergs. Good fucking call there on that one. You're pretty accurate on that one. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. That's looking great. All right.
Me are my support. Group. Like, I get a lot of hate for whatever reason.
My computer's acting up. Did she just say she gets a lot of hate for no reason? Hold on. I need to hear that again.
Trans know that we are in our own group. Like, I get a lot of hate for whatever reason.
Oh, for whatever
I get
reason.
a lot of hate. And because I get a lot of hate.
B-Fergs, that's why I'm saying though, she shouldn't wear that red lipstick because it makes it just draws more attention to like her mouth, which I wouldn't want to draw more attention to.
People that stand behind me also get a lot of hate, unfortunately.
The maroon fucking nails again.
Beanie, you got one last chance. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're starting to really annoy me. So
I'm so glad a mod like you recognized me. That's all they said.
For us or you're against us. Plain and simple.
You're either for us or you're against us. Gee, that's not narcissistic, Laura.
But nobody's been able to read your...
So it's either you agree with me on everything I say or you just shouldn't come around.
Comments correctly. So try to do better.
Try to do better.
And make sure you hit that thumbs up. But one thing that...
Oh my God.
That everyone knows about me is if you are...
You ever notice with her, and I would say MGL alike, it's always like me. Like me. Like they're always like talking about themselves, like how they are and how they handle things and how, like always their streams always have to start off about this whole big speech about themselves.
Diehard supporter of me, you'll probably get hate in other chats. We're like the black sheep, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. I stand on my own. But because I stand on my own, a lot of people
oh my God,
have a lot to say. I'll give you an example.
She thinks that people say things about her because she stands on her own. Oh my God, Laura, dude. This is why I haven't watched her. She just fucking aggravates the fuck out of me. That is not why people... That's not why
live stream.
I hate this computer. Just
that's
saying.
Talking about my son's Legos. Really? In it.
Lauren, nobody was saying anything negative about your son's Legos, dude. In fact, they were saying how fucking cool it was.
See, this is what she doesn't get. Here, perfect example. She's like, oh my God, why are people talking about this? You put it on your fucking community page, dude. Nobody would talk about your son's Legos if you didn't fucking put it out to the world. But now you're going to sit there and act like you're a victim because people talking about how cool your son's Legos are. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Entire live stream talking about my son and his Legos.
Dude, no. Laura, stop lying to people. That live stream was not about your son's Legos, dude. Show me where there's an entire live stream talking about your son's Legos, please. Please. She's like fucking delusional, bro.
Why? Is every single body's life that fucking lame and boring that you got to talk about something I posted on my community post?
Laura, if you don't want people talking about it, don't put it on a community post. Oh my God, dude.
Wow. Okay. Like, that's the kind of people that we deal with.
Oh my God. Laura, you're on a fucking public platform where you post things publicly. So people are going to either criticize you or agree with you or whatever. You don't get to choose the reaction to what you post. Why are you still fucking surprised that people discuss the shit that you put out publicly on here?
So I wanted to take a break from Kylie for a minute, okay? Oh, yeah.
Laura, you should take a break from Kylie forever, okay?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I just found this out. Isn't that cool, though? And some people are like, well, how did you not know he made them? Because he's almost 18. I don't frequent his room often.
That's fucking weird, Laura. That is fucking weird because having a kid who does... they were complimenting her, Huck. That's what I don't understand. I just showed it too. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Dude, he did a fucking amazing job. I think it's fucking so cool. It looks awesome. My computer. Oh, stop. It's like this game of tug of war that I have to play with my laptop every time I stream something. Anyway, my son just did the Adidas shoe and it came out so cool. And that I was proud of him because that's like an 18 and over fucking one. And he did that shit in like 2 hours. He put it together. I was pretty impressed. But it's a piece of shit. Not for nothing. For the amount of money that Lego charges for their, things like that, especially when it's like a what do you call it? Collaboration with a brand. That shit was like falling apart. It has to be like super glued because it like does not stay together. I was kind of pissed about the quality, but that's besides the point. But like everybody was saying how cool it was. It is kind of odd though that she doesn't know her son built this thing. Like, because I mean, even at 18, you build something like that. Wouldn't you show your mom or shit? I used to when I made things. I always went and showed my mom. And when I was in my fucking 20s and 30s, I'd show my mom like shit I did. But it's like. She's like, I discovered this in his room. How do you know that his room's not clean? Right? Because that's what she wrote on the post. How do you know that the room's not clean, but you didn't see that? That doesn't even make sense. She's like, I don't go in there. And like, where did he get the money to buy that thing? Because those things are fucking expensive, dude. That's like if I had to guess, that's probably like a well over $100 set of Legos, But...
Except today when it was disgusting. I said, all right, it's got to get done. And he's sick.
Yeah, so her kid's room's in the West Wing.
But I'm sorry I don't frequent my almost 18-year-old kid's room. It's not like he's 5. So anyway.
I don't frequent she knows that it's a mess. She's telling him to clean his room, right? Like he's 5, but she doesn't go in there like he's 5. Okay.
So moving on. And if you want to see it, it's on my community post. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm going to ask him when he gets home, like when he made it. So.
Wow, Laura, you're just really, really fucking burying yourself with this one.
Anyway. So I happen to listen to the Galera. I figure there's no reason he'd be talking about me, whatever, maybe he's talking about something good. Maybe he's talking about something interesting. Okay, whatever.
Wait a second, Laura. You have admittedly many times said that you dislike the Galera. Why are you listening to him?
So then I hear
She's so
something
frustrating.
that literally made me stop what I was doing. Like, first, I want to show you.
I wish I could
know
figure
he's
this
drunk
thing out. Hold
and
on.
how he goes from one thing to the next, and is all of his maybe. You can.
Dude, this is coming from the person that literally in every stream goes, for at least 20 minutes.
You can see the progress of someone who's drunk and then
the
getting
progress.
drunker.
Does she mean progression? Her fucking vocabulary is not big enough to say progression.
And drunker and drunker. And by the end of it, he's talking about me.
Drunker and drunker and drunker. So here she is, addiction shaming.
And I went livid. Isn't that sick what he made? He'll be home. He should be home by the time his live is over.
Laura, all right, here's the thing though. I've watched the Galera. I know he enjoys alcohol every so often, but here's the thing. He could still articulate himself after a few beers or whatever it is that he's drinking. He could still articulate himself pretty clearly. You, however, are not fucking drunk, yet you sound like you're fucking obliterated half the time. Make that one make sense.
So hold on. You got to see this.
I mean, you're stumbling over your words, dead sober. Make that make sense.
Oh, and he made me so mad.
Who
the fuck does he think he think he is? Did I erase it? And who the fuck does he think he is? Welcome, Gator. That he automatically thinks that it's okay to talk about everybody else. Why is he always talking about everybody else?
Why are you always talking about everybody else, Laura? Oh my God. Dude, these people are like, seriously, how do they exist? How do they exist? Your whole entire channel is based on talking about other fucking people, Laura. You are talking about people sometimes, most of the time, and putting dead children's fucking pictures on candles, right? Who don't even want to be discussed, right? They're not putting themselves out there. They didn't choose the situation that they're in and the publicity that they get. And you talk about them. But you're going to sit here and criticize somebody who's talking about people who fucking thing. I hate StreamYards with a fucking passion. Hold on a second. I'm gonna restart my laptop, so I'm gonna have to join because it's gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna fucking throw this thing through the wall. But like these are people who are choosing to put themselves out publicly, and he's criticizing them, which is totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Because they're choosing it. She talks about people who didn't choose to be in the public eye necessarily. She does it all the time, dude. She does it all the time. So only her is allowed to, talk about other people on this platform, apparently. She's the only one. It's like, make it make sense. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to have to fucking restart. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on a second. How do I get rid of myself? I did. This is the most annoying thing.
seriously, this is annoying. So fucking annoying. My laptop does this. All right, let me restart it. I don't know what the fuck makes it do this bullshit where it mutes me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. How is her stream still up? That's so weird. But yeah, she's allowed to criticize whoever she wants, dude. That's totally right. Wow, what are you talking about, Huck? He's threatening you now? I mean, am I surprised? No, not really. Dude, I don't get why anybody who left her camp, so to speak, and decides to, continue their adventure on YouTube elsewhere has to be threatened. I mean, how old are we? Jesus. Perhaps Laura should begin to think about the parents of deceased children a bit more. Well, I mean, she's like, who does Lara think he is? Talking about other people on here, on this public platform. I mean, like, seriously? Is this real life right now? She still doesn't get it. That's what blows my mind. It's like, Laura, you've been on here long enough to, like, not even have to ask these questions anymore. You've been on here long enough. You've gone through enough shit to not have to fucking ask these questions anymore. But you still act like you don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. All right. Sorry. I'm just waiting for my laptop to load back up. I'm so frustrated with this goddamn thing muting me all the time. I really wish I could not use Chrome because I feel like it's either Chrome or something else going on with my laptop. Laura with the big ass mouth. Only weak ass men go after women, but never have that same energy for another man in the picture. But never have that same energy for another man. That's what I hate. What? I hope you're joking. I don't really think he went after her. I mean, it's not like he's coming into her real life or anything. It is ridiculous. He's watching this live. Of course he is. He's blocked. He's on permanent block, which is like, let me tell you something. That's very hard to do on my channel, is to get permanently blocked on my channel, because I give everybody a second chance on my channel, dude. Third chances, fourth chances, especially if you come in under your own profile. I'm if you come in here and talk shit, you might get blocked by one of my mods, but I'll actually go into my studio and I'll unblock people, and everybody is always unblocked eventually. He's on permanent ban from my channel. Why? Because he was doxing somebody in my comment section or in my chat, and I just can't have that. If you're trying to get permanently blocked from my channel, that's definitely how you could do it, is by doxing somebody or being racist. Otherwise, it's pretty hard. All right, I'm gonna join back from my thing here, so let me do this. Okay. What a pain in the ass. I don't know why it does this. But he actually, like, and trust me, I would never block them. But the fact that he did that, what is this thing? The fact that he tried to dox somebody in my chat, like, I just can't have that, dude. I can't have that. I don't care who it is. You're not going to come in my chat and dox people. It's not cool to do that. Yeah, he's a doxer. Little bitch. That is. All right, so let me go back into my history here. Hopefully my laptop behaves. And I have a feeling it won't. I don't know what, like, I want to figure this problem out, but I just can't. There's two things I'm going to try and hope that it works, to try to get this thing to stop muting me, because it's really annoying. All right.
Why don't you just focus
Here we go, Laura.
on you? Stop worrying about everybody else. Like, he's such a fucking loser.
But, like, see, the same could be said for you, Laura. focus on yourself. Make a channel about yourself. You don't need to focus on these crime cases. Nobody needs your help in these crime cases. Nobody.
Watch the Glera from beginning to middle, but you guys have got to see this. I didn't even know it existed until one of my members put in member chat another live that talked about it. So I was like, gee, I wonder what they're talking about. Let me go ahead and check it out. Oh my God. I cannot even believe that he does this. So if you guys have not seen this before, you are going to laugh your
What is
ass
she talking
off.
about?
Hold on.
Oh my God, Laura, get with the fucking program already. It's taken like 10 years for her to pull a live up.
Okay, guys, ready? Are you ready for this? Be prepared to sit back and laugh your ass off.
Guys, are you prepared? Because, no. If she's laughing at his intro, I love his intro. Just saying. I think it's fucking great. All right, we're going to fast forward. It's really funny. Investigators.
He made up for him like videos. So that's not something that I made or somebody made. Keep in mind, I didn't make that. That's his opening for his own videos. So that's not something that I made or somebody made up for him. Like this is what he did. He went to iMovie on his phone and he used a trailer, and every single picture in the trailer is of him.
No shit.
I was laughing my ass off. Like, can you get...
Did she seriously just notice this? And like, dude, who cares? I think his opening's fucking brilliant, honestly. I do. I love it. I think it's the best fucking opening ever. Laura, you use a fucking generic countdown as an opening. What is the problem? Like, I'm not understanding. What is her issue with this opening? It's fucking brilliant. I love it.
Any more full of yourself than that? I was like, wow.
Dude, Laura must have missed that whole thing when that app came out where you could put yourself in these movies. It was an app that came out a while ago, and like everybody on fucking Facebook and Instagram and everything was putting their fucking faces in these movies because it's funny, dude. It's hilarious to see yourself in a movie. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Right? Just like people do Snapchat filters and put fucking bunny ears and puppy ears on themselves, and it's funny, it's humorous. Totally fucking fly over her head. It's not because he wants to see himself or he sees himself as a movie star. It's funny, dude. So she said she was laughing her ass off, so clearly it worked, right? For the purpose that it's supposed to. Oh my God, Laura, I just can't with you, girl.
So now I knew why they were making fun of him, but wow. Just wow.
Yeah, the Reface app. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow. Oh my God, dude. Like I said, she's not intelligent enough to
Director of photography, Cherry Love, Real Crime. Like, oh my God. I can't. Talk about a narcissist. Exactly.
Talk about a narcissist. Laura, before you start accusing people of being narcissists, excuse my lisp, it's a fucking difficult word for me too. But there's narcissist. There's 3 syllables, bro, in the word. And I know that you probably don't understand what a syllable is, okay? But you say narcissist, and that's not the word. Just like you say patron, and it's Patreon. Okay? You're always like skipping out on syllables or for some reason.
He's his biggest own fan. Like, at least if you're going to do something like that, use fake people. But
what?
Wait,
what? What? That defeats the whole fucking purpose. Use fake people. What? So the Glara, you should put yourself in a bunch of stock photography. That would defeat the whole purpose. It wouldn't be funny then, because then it wouldn't be like, oh my God, that's the Glara as Hulk Hogan, or that's the Glara as Crocodile Dundee, or that's the Glara as Indiana Jones. That's what makes it funny, Laura, is the fact that it's movies. But if he just used random people, it wouldn't be funny. You see what I'm saying? That she's not intelligent enough to fucking get on the level with these people?
But that's your opening, and you're talking about other people?
Wow.
But yeah, this is his opening. Nope, not a Clip Channel intro. This is the beginning of every single one of his lives. I thought the same thing.
Where the fuck has she been, though, dude, on this? Like, this is old news. He's had this opening for, like, as long as I've known him. Like the last fucking year or two. Well, no, maybe not as long as I've known him, but I've definitely increased. You know, I watch the Glare a lot more now, for at least the last year than I have in the past. And this has been his opening for like the fucking longest time, dude. Like at least a year, I would say.
I had no idea what these people were talking about, and I was like, you know, I wonder. Thank you, Pippa. I was like, I wonder if
how long is she gonna go on about this? It's like, all right, dude.
It's as bad as they think it is. Sure enough, there it is, as bad as I thought it was.
But Laura, you again use a 5-minute generic countdown. You have the worst 1990s fucking look at the fucking gradient in the background here. Dude, that is not gradients suck, Laura. They fucking suck. They blow. That's like some Corel Draw fucking bullshit from 1993. Nobody fucking uses gradients. And when they do, they use it in a more creative way. That's not how you use a gradient, bro. That's the most fucking 1992 graphic I've ever seen in my life. On the most generic font. Windows fucking font. What is this shit? I forget the name of it.
Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's...
Okay, now watch his speech for the first couple of minutes as compared to where we're going to go to in a minute. And he just remember, though, this is a man who calls out everybody else, who thinks everybody else is a tragic pimp.
No, Laura. Oh my God. She just completely changed it. A tragic pimp. Not a tragedy pimp, a tragic pimp. She just completely changed the meaning of it. A tragic pimp. Oh my God, she's so dumb, dude. Laura, thank you. Just thank you. Because, like, seriously, you brighten my day with your stupidity and me being able to react to it. I thank you for this. Oh, I had no plans on doing this, but, like, I have to now because it's just hilarious. You're so dumb. You can't even speak sober, dude. And you're talking about this man who's an adult by all means, right? Who's allowed to have fucking drinks if he wants to. I can't.
Who thinks everybody else is so bad and he's just so wonderful.
See, that's not true necessarily, right? Because he doesn't think everybody's bad. He doesn't think I'm bad, right? He doesn't think that Gray Hughes is bad. He doesn't think that John Crimes is bad. He's only calling out certain people. It's not everybody else. He's calling out the people who are bad, like Bullhorn Betty and Molly Golightly. And I don't agree with everything that, you know, the Glare says, but I'll let him know that. And like respectfully, we could disagree with each other. Like the other day, you know, he was kind of calling out AWP and I could see a lot of his point of view on that. And like, that's what you know what? I go in his chat and I could disagree with him and he's totally cool with that, man. He's just like, yeah, like we just don't see eye to eye on this shit, you know? And I get a lot of what he's saying. I see it. I see what he's saying. But then when he compared them to like Molly Golightly and them, I'm like, all right, we can't go there because the difference between AWP and Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty is that, you know, AWP is actually accomplishing something. So I wouldn't really classify them as tragedy pimps, right? Are they profiting off of tragedies? Yes. I mean, you know, they are. We can't deny that. But they actually have an overhead and they actually have people that they need to pay, a crew. They have camera people. They have editors. They have, you know, a staff. They have overhead. They have equipment that they need, the boats, the sonar that they use, the oxygen tanks, and things of that nature. So they actually have an overhead of things that they need to continue doing what they're doing. So to me, could you compare them in the sense that they're making money off of other people's, you know, sad stories? Yes. But they're actually helping these people. And that's the difference, you know, to me. So I can't classify them as tragedy pimps, because to me, a tragedy pimp is somebody who's just making money off of people's tragedies, and that's it. You know, and they're not doing anything to help or contribute or do anything productive as far as it goes, you know, the tragedy goes. They're just strictly using the tragedy for their own gain. Like Laura.
He's having a good Saturday. I am.
Yeah, like putting them on
every
candles and
once
shit.
in a while, on
That's a
Saturday,
tragedy pimp.
Like there's this little like family-owned joint, right? Like a diner type place, and they have like.
Here, I'll do Laura
Saturdays
doing a
at a
reaction.
certain time.
The Laura eats at a diner? He goes to diners? Huh! What a narcissist. He goes to a diner. Who eats at diners? That's how bad her reactions are to things. He goes to a diner? She'll like pick like the most mundane, obscure point that somebody makes and like go on about it for like 25 minutes.
For like $20, bro. And they let you do this to go. No place does this, right? But this place does. And you get like all you can eat catfish and all you can eat wings. And you go to the salad bar and make this gigantic ass salad.
Why is
You
she
get
even
this
playing
big
this
ass thing of
part?
fries, and you get this little thing of potato salad, but that's straight. That's cool.
Oh my God, the Glare goes to like all you can eat places. What a narcissist. He thinks all the food in the restaurant's his.
Yeah.
I'm doing an impression of Laura.
So that's gonna feed me for like a couple of days, which I think is awesome.
He's gonna eat for days? What a narcissist. What a narcissist. How dare he?
I love it. I'm really, really excited about it. Because I had some of the wings earlier and I feel really good that I had those. Except for the fact that like I feel like a fat fuck, but
this is such a man intro here, you know.
Thank you, Blackjack, because I thought the exact same thing. Who the fuck curls their hat that much? And what 40-something-year-old man wears a Spider-Man faded out shirt? Just
do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Why the fuck does the curvature on his fucking hat brim matter, Laura? Like, seriously? And a Spider-Man shirt? What 40-year-old man? Dude, like almost every fucking 40-year-old man I fucking know wears Spider-Man shirts and all sorts of different t-shirts. What is the problem?
just asking.
There's a guy that I follow on here who you know has real content, like real content. His name's Still Be Studios, and he makes a lot of props and cool shit. He's always wearing like all different fucking comic shirts and shit like that, band t-shirts. What the fuck is she talking about even? She's so
glad that I had them, and that I have that, and the salad I just put in the fridge, and I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. Like that's a whole meal in itself because it's like, you know.
To be quite honest with you, I can't stand the whole fucking flat hat brim trend. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It
comes in like
just
a container.
not for me.
Like it's just wings and then the gas thing.
I don't even understand why she's watching this part though.
Yeah. I'm really, really, really happy about that. But I can't do it every Saturday because then I get sick of it.
I'm gonna fast forward a bit because she like legit just streams and doesn't even pay attention.
Just listen to all the ums.
And I
because everybody does that when they're drinking a Dr. Pepper, right? Just listen to all the ums.
What?
And I
Because everybody does that when they're drinking a Dr. Pepper, right? Just listen to all the ums. Just watch.
Laura, you say all the time.
Last night I went live, completely unrelated from the stuff that we normally do. It was just supposed to be a fun live. And it really was. It turned out super fun. And everybody who joined me last night, I'm really glad that you did. And I'm really grateful to you guys. I know it was late, so a lot of you couldn't join because you guys have early bedtimes and whatnot. I didn't start it till after midnight. And we just watched videos of Karen's like freaking out. And that's always fun.
Like Laura?
To me. I had a lot of good laughs.
Karen's like Laura?
It made me think of something because I have a Patreon.
Yeah, I don't understand why she's like.
I haven't done the Patreon in a long time. And
all right, I'm gonna
the Discord, there's two Discords that I have. I'm not even in one of them. But there's two Discords that I have. One is for members. And there's another one that is for the Patreon.
Speaking up, Clara.
And Sherry, you're gonna have to rename that because I'm gonna get to that. But
I don't understand why she's streaming all this.
The thing about that is, I haven't done a Patreon stream in like forever. Because the little gimmick that I was doing, like, if you guys remember like that show Drunk History, and it's a segment on Funny or Die. That's how it started. It was this thing, Drunk History, where a celebrity would get like hammered drunk and then explain some point in history, some significant event in history. And so I decided to do that with old crime cases. And I didn't really think.
Okay, so you guys get the clue with all the ums. Okay, now, after alcohol, listen to how fluid his speech is. After he's got some alcohol in his system, you know, that Diet Coke that he says he's drinking.
Wow, Laura. Wow. How about, let's talk about all the Adderall that you fucking take and the cotton mouth that it causes that we have to hear.
She's talking about Tylee's mom making that statement. Right off the bat, she sounds so ungrateful.
Tylee's mom, that was the comment.
I just have to say this in the Glaire's defense. Sometimes when you first start a stream, and I know I do this, and I've actually gone back and watched my streams, and I've caught myself doing this. You're kind of like trying to collect all your thoughts in the very beginning of your stream. I really don't necessarily think it has to do with his alcohol intake or anything like that. I think in the beginning of the stream, this happens to a lot of people. You're trying to collect all your thoughts together and kind of organize everything in your brain. You know, like, what am I talking about? How am I getting into this subject? You're watching the chat. How many people are in here? Sometimes, you know, you would think Laura would understand these things because she herself streams, but like a lot of the times you're still kind of in that thought process and trying to get into the flow of actually talking. And I noticed that I do it at sometimes at the beginning of my live streams, or if I'm switching topics where I'm thinking and I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to watch the chat and I'm trying to do a million other things, you know, while I'm streaming. And you have that tendency to say or whatever, just to kind of fill this space while you're thinking. So, you know, she's just fucking, again, Laura's just not intelligent enough to criticize any of the real shit. It's always about like the petty bullshit that doesn't matter because she's an idiot. Let's didn't get this live. Wait, what? Hold on. Got this live she did at all. I used to like Laura, and then I realized how much shit she talks. Yeah, she's an idiot.
What's in my diaper? Pick the diaper clean. Possibly lick my ass and then put the diaper back on it.
Let's pull it back to just a little bit further. Like, we're the taxpayers here, lady. Yeah. You know, you just funded your 20,000 hours of searching for your daughter to be spit in our face.
Girl, get something.
You didn't do shit, first of all. You did nothing. And you are not entitled to anything. Because the respectful thing to do is to honor this woman's wishes. The respectful thing to do is to just simply respect her.
True.
What's so hard about that? I mean, but when you're somebody who's incapable.
Notice all the ums went away, all the hesitation, all the self-doubt, all of the insecurities, all of a sudden went away with
Laura, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? You see what I'm saying? Like, why are you so focused on him saying I don't even understand. Hold on. I gotta grab something. So my kitchen's a little fucked up right now because we kind of made a temporary wall in the middle of my kitchen. So now I have to walk all the way around to get stuff from my cabinets to my table because we needed the dog is growing, and so we were trying to give him a a little bit of a bigger area to hang out in while we weren't home, so my husband built this like gate thing across my kitchen, which I could take it down, but I'm kind of lazy. It is removable. It's not permanent. But anyway, I'm just being lazy. But I have to walk all the way around the kitchen now. Like I can't just go straight to my cabinets. I have to go out one doorway and in the other doorway. But anyway, as I said, she's always focusing on like this shit that doesn't even matter. Who cares about his ums and ahs? And she does the same thing.
So Will, for you, I have this to show you. Because that's Will. Get me some alcohol, and you know what? It's all good.
Here we go. Laura's addiction shaming. Okay. So let's all go back to that stream about Sarah that she did, pretending that, she's such a advocate for people with addictions, right?
I don't even hesitate. I got self-confidence. My dick just got bigger.
And the dick. And the inevitable dick comment from Laura, because that's all she fucking knows how to talk about, dude. That's all she knows how to talk about. The inevitable dick comment, dick size comment.
When you're somebody who's incapable of accountability and self-awareness, and you're somebody who's incapable of empathy, well,
like yourself. But the scary part is, Betty doesn't get, as much as I don't like Betty Butthead, she doesn't get on a panel drunk as fuck. She gets on there sober like the rest of us.
Dude, that's just not true, Laura, because she's been drunk several times on her panels. Shows how much you pay attention.
I'm sorry that you can't do a live sober because you wouldn't even know how to act because you're that fucked up and you're that jealous of everybody else that you've just shown beer goggles. You just proved that you have no self-confidence without that alcohol.
What? Wait a second. Dude. Let's just say, okay, he's the biggest fucking raging alcoholic that there is. What does this have to fucking do with anything, dude? His self-confidence beer goggles? What are you talking? Laura, do you even know what beer goggles are? Beer goggles are when you go fuck some nasty chick like yourself, okay, at the bar, and then you think that she looks like fucking like Kim Kardashian, but in reality, she looks like you, right? That's beer goggles. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with beer goggles in this sense. I don't.
But as soon as you start drinking, Clara, there you go. You're confident now. You're talking shit. You got something to say about everybody. How about you handle your alcohol problem and do lives like sober like the rest of us?
Laura, how about you stop taking your Adderall for 5 minutes, okay? Because you're not sober, so stop lying to everybody, okay? Because I have the clip. We all have that clip of you admitting that you lied to get Adderall from your doctor because you were at first stealing your boyfriend's son's prescription, and you liked the way it made you feel, and it was a replacement for cocaine for you, and so you went to your doctor and lied about having ADHD symptoms, which is fucking crazy, just so you could get Adderall. And now you're on 60-something milligrams of it, which is way beyond the recommended dose for an adult. Let's talk about that, Mrs. Sober.
Then maybe you can fucking pick on someone else. Welcome, Robbie.
Sober my ass.
Welcome back.
then I would expect to hear shit like that come out of your mouth.
Oh, she does her lives drunk? Oh, well.
Oh, well.
To produce results that are not victimizing anybody or violating anyone else's rights, but your rights are not included in that.
I want to know why this drunk thinks that his opinion matters. That's what I want to know. I want to know why this alcoholic thinks that his opinion is gospel. You are an alcoholic, Will. You get on every single live that you do drunk.
All right, so wait a second. Because my dad was an alcoholic, his opinion didn't matter?
There's NA. There's places that you can get help for your problem. But if you want to be taken seriously, you might want to put down the alcohol first.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Right to know what they're doing is not included in that.
You can even see it in his face how drunk he is.
Laura, Laura, the fucking Adderall queen over here. Again, addiction shaming. This is so fucked up, dude. This is so fucked up. So his opinion doesn't matter because he enjoys adult beverages. This is like, you can't make this shit up, dude. You can't make this shit up. And then she wonders why people fucking hate her and criticize her. You know, Laura, you go from making one thing about, oh, addictions. You want to know what looks like you're fucking drunk, dude? Your candle. Okay? Were you drunk when you were making that fucking candle? Because it looks like you were. That looks like a candle that was fucking made by somebody who's taken too much Adderall, bro. And is just in a rush. You have some fucking nerve, Laura. The way you fucking talk about people. Unbelievable.
The integrity of the investigation closed, but this is a great public concern. And so, with that being said, I respect everything you say, and I agree.
No, you don't.
Especially what they did. I've said that on this channel as well. But I, as far as we don't have a right to know, I absolutely respectfully disagree. That's the whole purpose of the press. That's the whole purpose.
Right to go in there and start harassing kids and asking them questions and disrupting what, you know, because in her mind she's like, well, that's how you get answers to what happened at the party.
Hold
I
on.
guarantee you that law enforcement already spoke to these people. And the funny thing is
that your drunk ass thinks anybody cares what your opinion is. That's the funny thing, Will. Hate to say it, but it's true.
Laura, you
about
tell
that
her.
is in
Why are you
the statement
listening
that
to
Hallie's
him?
mom made publicly. She fed
Do you guys remember at the beginning of this stream what she said, why she was listening to him? She's like, oh, if he's saying anything good or anything, blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, everything he says, even when it's about somebody that Laura herself has criticized many times and has talked shit about, now all of a sudden his opinion doesn't matter because he drinks alcohol. Make it make sense.
and her friends in the media who were respecting the fact to leave that alone and keep that sacred.
This
Because
50-year-old
people who actually
Adderall
do
popping
have real
fucking
press
bitch.
credentials had enough scruples to stay the fuck out of there and leave that be.
Last time I checked, Betty was not in California visiting the family. Last time I checked, I don't think Betty flew to California to deal with the family or go to the memorial. So everything you're saying, Will, keep drinking because you're wrong.
Oh my God.
But my
dude.
part's coming up.
That's how we
Does she realize that he's reacting to her live right now? And that's why he's saying what he's saying?
know you're not really press.
I got credentials and everything. And I'm sorry for the woman who drove 8 hours to come and stream a very emotional ceremony. That was wrong because there in comments, people
I don't know who did
the
that.
stream was actually being shared. So if she really cared,
It is not about taking pictures. It is
Why does Laura not know how to fucking stream something without that echo?
not about a murder investigation. That's probably not even a murder. It's not about anything other than remembering this 16-year-old girl who lost her life way, way, way too early. That's all that was about. Nothing else.
So this is my question. Who is the actual exploiter? Is it the YouTube creators that are creating content that lots of people want to talk about and want to see? Or is it these drunk assholes who use those content creators for content? Who attack?
Dude, take a shot every time Laura says drunk because that's the only thing she's got.
Technically be the one exploiting the case? Wouldn't that be these people that use creators for their own content and then say that they're doing the right thing because they're not exploiting? But you're using the content of a creator, so wouldn't that make you the exploiter, right? Some reason a lot of
Wrong! No, Laura, no, that's wrong. You fucking
these
idiot.
channels want to call out people for exploiting cases, but they're the ones that are trying to make money exploiting people who they believe are exploiting the cases. Am I making sense? But the only people that are
No.
actually exploiting the cases are the people that are trying to do that. So there's that.
Is she serious right now with this?
So no, you don't have the right to go in there and start fucking with people.
So wait a second. When Laura calls out other content creators for exploiting, because she has, as fucking funny as that is, she just basically told us why she's doing it.
And disrupting that.
She's the
And you don't
exploiter.
have a right to call out. I mean, you have the right to call out whoever you want, but don't expect people to take you seriously because you are the tragedy pimp. You have zero content of your own. You do zero research of your own. You have sucked the asses of every female creator that would let you. And the only tragedy pimp is you, Will. I don't know how you
Wow.
don't see this. You are the tragedy.
As she has hashtag Ryan Upchurch in her fucking thing. And I mean, Laura, really? You want to talk about sucking other creators' asses? Come on, dude.
Tragedy pimp because you take everybody else's tragedy and try to make it your own. That makes you a tragedy pimp.
Oh my God, dude. What is she even talking about at this point? What the fuck? How is he making everybody else's tragedy his own? That doesn't even make sense, dude. Laura, cut down on the Adderall, girl, before you start going fucking live, because you're sounding really stupid in this one. I mean, you sound stupid in everyone, but yeah. You sounding especially stupid today.
Because you're making money off of other people's work. You're making money off other people's tragedies. So you're
Dude, this is the woman who fucking seriously never. When was the last time anybody's seen an original video from Laura, right? When was the last time Laura streamed without streaming somebody else's work? Seriously, tell me, because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it ever, I don't think. I mean, pretty much every stream that she does, she's streaming somebody else's shit. Since I've known her, I hardly ever see her go live without streaming somebody else's shit, like she's doing right now. So she's calling him out as she's doing exactly what she's calling him out for. Like, make it make sense. I hate the content thing, dude. I'm so over the content argument. Oh, you don't have content. If you're gonna use that argument, right, then you should fucking have some pretty original content, which you don't. You're doing the same exact thing that you calling other people out for. I hate the fucking content argument, dude. I'm so over it.
Or actually the tragedy pimp.
But it's not about having permission.
I don't understand.
Exactly.
She clearly doesn't know what a tragedy pimp is, because her definition that she's trying to give and fit as a tragedy pimp is not what a tragedy pimp is. That's not what it is. A tragedy pimp is somebody who, you know, here, I'll give you an example of what a tragedy pimp would do, Laura. Here's an example. They would take a missing or deceased child photo and put it on a candle and make money off of it. That's something that a tragedy pimp would do.
That's right.
There you go. If he's doing it for the right reasons, then he should turn off his super chats. He's a hypocrite. That's my whole point. Hey, Snoopy, that is my entire point. Total fucking hypocrite.
Law. I was there. I've been there for the family. For
Oh, Rob, I'm getting to that.
Kudos to you. Your money, your will. Be spread on everybody else.
Now, see, I have a little bit of a problem with that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really harm anything.
Who fucking cares what your drunk ass has a problem with? Why do you think Betty cares what your problem is? You are sitting here making money off of Betty's thoughts, Betty's work, Betty's channel.
And Laura, you're making money off of his thoughts, his work, his channel, and her channel right now.
That's how you're making money. You are the only tragedy pimp, and you're a drunk tragedy pimp at that.
Wow.
But, you know, at some point, there's going to be people there that knew and loved Kylie that are going to be like, why the fuck are all these people that we don't even know here? You know what I mean? So there's that, but you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't go. You know what I mean? I didn't know that girl. That to me is a very...
Then why have you spoke about her every single time you go live? Why do you act like she was your best friend, or she was your daughter, or she was your nephew? What makes anything you're doing...
What? Laura, what? Wait a second. What? Dude, he's never fucking... I've never heard him say it's his daughter or his nephew. Why would anybody act like a girl was their nephew? What the fuck? Dude, I have to rewind that. What? I
mean, I didn't know that girl. That to me is a very...
Then why have you spoke about her every single time you go live? Why do you act like she was your best friend, or she was your daughter, or she was your nephew?
What? He's never acted like any of that, though. That's the whole thing. He's never said, oh yeah, I've never heard him say. I've watched a lot of his coverage on this topic, right? And I've never once heard him say anything to the effect of Kylie was my daughter, my best friend, or my nephew, for whatever fucking reason. Why would they say nephew, bro? What's wrong with this girl?
What makes anything you're doing any different than what Betty's doing? Absolutely nothing, except Betty's not drunk when she's doing it, and you are. That's about the only difference.
Wow,
intimate thing, and the fact they were saying boundaries, you know, if they didn't disrupt anything, okay, that's fine. But at the same time, I would not. I would feel like I would be disrupting boundaries by being there.
To be quite honest with you, I don't think he's even drinking right now.
You would, because you would be drunk and you would probably be slobbering all over. And yeah, you probably wear a hat, which, you know, anyone knows you don't wear a hat to a memorial service, but you probably would.
Laura, what the fuck? Dude, you are not good at this, bro. You are not good at clapback. You are not good at criticizing people. You're awful, bro, at this. You just suck. What? That doesn't even make sense. What does it have? What, wearing a fucking hat to a memorial service? What the fuck are you even talking about? And girl, like, you should talk about fashion there, Mrs. fucking 1995 red leather blazer fucking coat there. Oh my God.
And yeah.
When I didn't know this girl, I'm just a YouTuber. And I'm following the case. And even if I'm not a YouTuber who's just following the case, I don't belong there.
You're following the case, but you haven't said a fucking word about the case. The only things you have talked about is Ryan. That is the only things you fucking talked about, Will, is Ryan.
That's right, Laura. So you just proved that he's not a tragedy pimp. He just said he's following the case. He didn't say he's reporting on the case. He didn't say he was covering the case. He said he's following the case, which is what you should probably fucking do too, because there's no new news that's come out on the case.
And Ryan. And now you brought me into it. And that's why we have a problem.
Amongst her friends and family. That's some weird fangirling shit. You know what I mean? It just is. Sorry, but it is. And
You want to talk about fangirling? Who is Betty fangirling? And believe me, I am no fan of Betty Butthead at all whatsoever. We never will be. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Please tell me who Betty is fangirling.
Laura will always do this. Like, it's like the lesser of two evils in her fucking brain, where she'll pick, you know, because she's so mad at the Glera right now, she's going to disregard everything she's ever thought about Betty, Bullhorn Betty, right? And the fact that she's a tragedy pimp herself, and the fact that she's a fucking total joke of a person on here. And she's going to stand up for her now. It's like, okay, dude.
Over. I'll wait.
Because again,
realize that they didn't mean any
lack
harm,
of integrity.
But for you to think that you're welcome there, you know.
Wait, did Betty go there? Did I miss something? Did she go there?
It's just, they're going to be like, well, you're following the case, and that's why you're, all right, I mean, okay. But that's still going to make somebody uncomfortable, just because they're not going to be like, get back.
Dude, the Glera couldn't own a condom, let alone me.
Hell out of here. You know, you're kind of.
What? Dude, what? Laura, your insults are just stupid. He couldn't own a condom? Again, Laura's got to sexualize dude, girl, go get laid, please. Go fucking get laid, or go get yourself some fucking toys to play with, because you're just not even making sense anymore. That doesn't even make sense. A condom?
They're taking advantage of the fact that they don't want to cause a scene. And so they're just going to be like, well, as long as you're not causing a scene, fine, you know? But it's still going to make them feel weird. You know what I mean? So the people who called in saying, yeah, I went there, but I didn't take any pictures. Still, you went there. You probably shouldn't have done that.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? Why would she care what you think? Like, seriously, why should she not have gone there? Because you say so? Because she's not sitting there getting drunk like you are? Who the fuck are you to tell somebody what they can and can't do? My part's coming up real close.
You know,
Laura, who the fuck are you to tell anybody what they can and can't do? Do you not see the fucking hypocrisy in this entire stream? Or
because what reason is there for you to be there? What
maybe if you stopped drinking, you'd be able to speak more fluently.
good are you doing?
Oh my
You know?
God, dude.
Like,
does anybody notice anything off with his speech at this point in time? Because I mean, he sounds totally fucking fine to me right now.
you're there to support people that don't need your support.
How do you know who needs her support? I'll tell you what they don't need. They don't need a drunk ass like your support. I can tell you that much. They definitely don't need that.
They need each other's support, but not yours.
She's such a child.
You know, I would handle my business a lot different than the person that was before you, because I wouldn't have been that far away. I mean, to be honest with you, I would be up in there. I would want to get people's comments on how this has affected them in the community. I would be working, you know, and whether that is offensive to somebody or not, that's my job. I can't think of people.
You don't have a job.
Either do you, Will. So, again, I can't believe I'm so sticking up for Betty Butthead, but the bottom line
Yeah,
is,
I can't either.
if she wanted to go there and get film of it, so be it. It wouldn't be the first YouTuber that was on site. So at first it's,
Well, we know
oh my
you're
God,
for going to
YouTubers don't leave their
funerals and
house. Then you have
shit.
YouTubers that leave their house and they shouldn't. So which is it, Will? If I remember, you were pretty close with Michael Long, weren't you? Weren't you and Michael Long kind of buddies? Weren't you preaching? And as a matter of fact, I think you went and met him, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh my God, Laura, get
What
your
the fuck are
facts
you
straight.
talking about? This is somebody who equates harassing people to doing her job.
Harassing people? You constantly do videos about her, but she's harassing people? Well, you're harassing her.
This is how she justifies it. Well, I have a
Oh,
question.
Laura's called
No,
her
this is how you
harasser,
justify
but
it
now
by saying,
she's
oh, I'm
not
just
because
calling
it
them out.
doesn't
No,
fit
it's
her
just about
fucking
the
narrative, dude. Yo, dude, this girl has no fucking sense. It's just like sick. Laura, seriously, were you not criticizing her for standing outside of the fucking laundry house with a bullhorn, or was I imagining things, dude? You definitely have said that these people have harassed other people, dude. I mean, you wanted to distance yourself from their fucking behavior when you went down there for whatever fucking reason, just to waste your Patreon's money, I guess. And now you're like, no, who's she harassing? See, dude, how do people not see this lack of fucking integrity with this woman?
Content. Let's be real.
And you're not going to stop me from doing my job. And sorry if it offends you.
Oh, okay. So you can do your job, but she can't do her job. Gotcha. So your job of calling people
She's
out,
standing
that's
up
okay.
for
But
fucking
her job
Bullhorn
is
Betty
totally
for
different.
no
Make that make
reason.
sense for me, please.
You that I'm completely and totally fucking
So
up
because
something
he talked
sacred
about her,
that you shouldn't even be happy.
she's standing up for Bullhorn Betty. Like, this is Laura here, dude. This is Laura. This is what she does. Oh my God, dude. I can't. She's so mad that she just, like, her morals, or lack thereof, but you know, her pretend morals go out the window.
Having to go through anyway because the girl was only 16 and
Because
she's
their
dead.
feelers are hurt.
But sorry if it offends you that I'm going to make this horrible situation more uncomfortable for you. The one thing that you have earned in this whole thing, the very least thing that you've earned in this entire process is to send your friend off spiritually with respects.
What in the fuck did he just say? Someone clue me. I gotta rewind that because I have no idea what the hell he just said. I'm sitting here dumbfounded, like, what?
Laura, that's because he's using words that are probably a little bit beyond your comprehension level.
What? So I'm gonna rewind that for a minute.
I handled my business a lot different than the person that was recording because I wouldn't have been that far away. I mean, to be honest with you, I would be up in there. I would want to.
No, actually, screen, black screen, John Crimes, whatever you fucking name it.
What? Black screen John Crimes. Wow, Laura, was that a Freudian slip right there? Black screen John Crimes? Why does she think that blank screen is John? I'm fucking baffled by that one. Black screen. Oh my God, dude. She can't even read. She can't read. She's so, this is just so ironic because she's like making fun of somebody who's, you know, she thinks is under the influence, who's actually speaking completely fine right now, who's actually speaking, let's just say that he fucking had like 10 beers. He's speaking way more clearly than she is right now, who is supposedly sober, right? Clean and sober of all substances, except Adderall. But but where the fuck is she getting the blank screen is John Crimes? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. They don't even talk alike. First of all, anybody that knows John Crimes for like at all on YouTube, John is very long-winded, like myself, you know? He's long-winded in his like responses. Blank screen's like pretty short-winded, you know, straight and to the point, blunt, I would say. But like, why does she think that John would need to hide in this account? I don't understand. When he's like never been somebody afraid to say things under his own account. I don't even get that. I just don't get it. Where is she getting this from? Oh my God.
To be honest with you,
yeah, I never noticed how big her forehead is.
I own you because every time I go live, you're in here. So really, I own you. So because you don't see me doing trolling your friends. Nope, sure don't. So
Laura, do we have to bust out some of your fucking troll accounts? Wendy's fucking Thunder Thighs or whatever the fuck it was. How about the one you were trolling me and Alicia with? Yeah. Okay, Laura, you never troll. Sure, guy.
I own you, really.
Comments on how this has affected the community.
Hey, Laura, if it makes you feel better to think that you own somebody, I mean, go for it.
Be working, you know, whether that is offensive to somebody or not. That's my job. I can't think of.
You don't have a job. What the fuck are you talking about? He justifies it. Well, I have a press pass that you shouldn't even be having to go through anyway because the girl was only 16 and she's dead. But sorry if it offends you that I'm going to make this horrible situation more uncomfortable for you.
I'm sorry if it offends you. I'm going to make this situation more uncomfortable. You're giving Betty way too much power. Betty doesn't have that much power. Just saying.
One thing that you...
Why is Laura always like, what's up with the power thing? She always says that. She's like, you're giving this person so much power. You're giving this person so much power. They don't have that much power.
Have earned in this whole thing, the very least thing...
Is her hair red? Did she dye her hair red? Because I haven't really watched her, so it's hard for me to tell. But why does her hair look red in this?
That you've earned.
Like she legit looks like a ginger right now with red hair, no eyebrows. What's going on?
In this entire process is to send your friend off spiritually.
Like, what the fuck is he talking about? That's the second time I heard it. I still don't understand it. Is that like a drunk rant? Is that like just something people say when they're wasted? I don't even get what he's saying. Like,
because you're not intelligent enough to comprehend it.
I just don't. Thank you. He lost track of his own conversation. One more time.
Oh my God, dude.
Because the girl was only 16 and she's dead. But sorry if it offends you that I'm going to make this horrible situation more uncomfortable for you. The one thing that you have earned in this whole thing, the very least thing that you've earned in this entire process is to send your friend off spiritually with respects. And
what does she not get about that?
You want to fuck that up and you feel you're entitled to fucking that up for that.
What does she not understand about that? I don't understand.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I get what he's saying. It took me 3 times, but I kind of get what he's saying, but it doesn't even make sense. And nor did it apply to Betty. Betty never even went there. She never went there. So how does this even fucking apply to her? It doesn't.
He's talking in general terms, Laura, about people that are going there to film. She just said it, and now she doesn't get it. People that are going there and intruding on this, you know, which should be a private situation for people to go to and pay respects to. What do you not understand?
That is because you.
When the family at this memorial thing actually asked for social media to back off. But she must have missed that.
Betty are a piece of shit.
At least she's not drunk.
Wow, dude. So wait a second. So you can just be a total shitbag in the world. I'm like so offended by this drunk shit, dude, that she keeps saying. Because it's like listen, dude, my dad was an alcoholic. He was also a very fucking hardworking man. Okay. He took care of his family. He was very, very intelligent. My husband's not an alcoholic. My dad was an alcoholic. Very intelligent man, a very opinionated man. And his opinion mattered to me. So you're saying just because people drink, their opinions don't matter? It just doesn't even make sense.
Please, I'm doing my job. Okay, well, that is why she'd ask for the.
So why don't we just write you off, Laura, because you take Adderall and your opinion doesn't matter because you're on Adderall and your mind is altered right now. As much as you don't want to fucking admit it is, you somehow talk the doctor into giving you fucking 16 milligrams of Adderall a day, which is 20 milligrams above the recommended dose for adults. Your mind's
They
altered.
will put it out on their channel when they are ready for everyone to see the beautiful celebration they recorded. The best way to do that is to rent a private facility so you can control what happened.
People speaking about like that family relative who married.
Yeah, she's embracing the fact that she's the human. Yeah, Liza Thornberry, dude. She is. The red hair. All she needs is the braces.
Okay, so let's break this down for a second.
Yeah, he gets paid for this.
Bullshit Betty says that what gives her the right.
Laura, you get paid for it. Wow.
To be in this.
So wait, Laura's the only. Let me get this straight, okay? This is Laura's world. We're all just living in it. Laura's the only person that's allowed to criticize other people. Laura's the only person that's allowed to call YouTube a job and make money off of it. Okay, let me just get the rules straight here. Wow.
This place and harass those people and disrupt their time to pay their friend and loved one respect. Their daughter, respect. Their cousin, respect.
But some drunk dude, some drunk guy, it's okay because he's drunk. So it's okay for him to disrespect by doing what he's doing. That's the meaning of a tragedy pimp right there. You're looking.
What? What is she talking about, dude? He's trying to. He's not there. How is this a tragedy pimp? Laura, you don't know what a tragedy pimp is.
At it. Will, you are a tragedy pimp. You are trying to act like you are all high and mighty.
You know what's a tragedy right now, Laura? Your hair and that lipstick and your fucking nails.
So wonderful. You're so this. Meanwhile,
Why does her thing always do that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but for some reason, her sound only comes out of like one side of the speaker, which might be a good thing because who really needs to hear Laura in stereo, right? But her sound only comes out, and then every once in a while, it'll like blast out of the other side. Like, what's going on there? Fix your speaker, Laura, your microphone, your sound, whatever.
you are the joke. And I cannot even believe how I'm sticking up for Betty. Hey, Kimberly.
And to peacefully.
Laura, because you just go on the side of whatever's beneficial to you. We all know that. So what is so hard to believe? This is your norm.
Say goodbye in a very respectful and congregational type manner. The reason why you're justifying it is because they didn't rent a private facility where they need to lock the doors and keep assholes like you out. So basically, it's like, well, if she didn't want me to have sex with her, she shouldn't have worn that short of a skirt. She shouldn't have been naked.
What? What? Please tell me how one example works with the other one.
Very simple, Laura. He's basically saying that you're blaming the victim for what happened to them. So they're saying that, you should have locked the doors. How does she not get this? Why do I even need to explain this? They're saying, well, you should have locked the doors. That's why other people came in. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Can someone tell me how that scenario, when you're talking about a dead girl, a dead young 16-year-old, those two go together?
Laura, who makes the absolute worst fucking comparisons, is questioning this.
She shouldn't have worn that short of a skirt. She shouldn't have been naked. And to peacefully say goodbye in a very respectful and congregational type manner. The reason why you're justifying it is because they didn't rent a private facility where they need to lock the doors and keep assholes like you out. So basically, it's like, well.
Okay, so let's go through this.
Oh my
So
God.
he's saying that because they made an open memorial, They made an open memorial, and I didn't hear any of this the first time, but they made an open memorial, and they should have locked the door and kept people like her out. Okay, I understand that. How did we transcend into what we're about to hear next?
If she didn't want me to have sex with her, she shouldn't have worn that short of a skirt. She shouldn't have been naked. She shouldn't have showered with the door open. That's the same fucking logic.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So let's look at that. Someone having an open memorial and inviting the public, and you go, is the same as someone who gets raped because they wore a short skirt.
Oh my God, Laura,
Did I
no.
hear that right?
No, you fucking
I'm a little
idiot.
dumbfounded, but I think I'm hearing
Your
that words out of my
interpretation
mouth.
is
So if someone goes to an open memorial and the person that goes, Will doesn't believe that that person needs to be there. Will doesn't believe that person should be there. But if that person does go, what you're saying is,
why would anybody go to a memorial that's for a person that they never fucking met, dude? Like, I still don't understand that. I don't understand. Why would you walk into a memorial where other people are grieving and disrupt that? She doesn't understand what he's trying to say at all, because it's just so beyond her comprehension level.
if they didn't want me there, they should have locked the doors. Okay. That's not the same as somebody who gets raped because they wore a short skirt.
He's not saying it's the same, you
The
fucking
justification is
idiot.
not the same. The logic is not the same.
The logic.
The premise is not the same. Did I hear that right though? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I heard that correctly.
Oh my God, dude, she's so dumb.
Let's just make sure.
So
Now, mind you, this is the same guy that showed you what a gangbang was. Like, this is the same one that, showed it.
What?
Bullshit Betty says that
Laura, you were the one who
what gives her the
Googled
right
it. The fuck are you
to
talking
be
about?
in this place and harass those people and disrupt.
Okay. So what gives her the right is that it was an open memorial. Plain and simple. Forget all your other bullshit, Will. It was an open memorial.
Their time to pay their friend and loved one respect.
It's an
Laura,
open memorial.
Laura loves going to funerals that she's not invited to and then secretly filming people. So we wouldn't expect her to understand what he's trying to say here. Because, she likes doing that.
If someone makes an open memorial, do you understand what that means? Let me explain it to you. An open memorial means that anyone in the public can go. That's what an open, I know you don't know definitions, Will. I know you don't like
Doesn't
looking
mean
things
they
up,
have
but
to.
if you need to, I'll look it up in a real dictionary, not in an urban dictionary, but I'll look it up in a real dictionary
What?
and I'll show you that an open memorial means that everyone in the public is free to come. That's what an open memorial is.
That wouldn't
okay?
be in the
Let me say it slow
dictionary,
if you will.
Laura. Do you even
An
understand what
open
a
memorial,
dictionary is?
OPEN-MEMORIAL. An open memorial means that it's open to the public. That means that anybody can come.
Oh my
That means
God,
that you're
dude.
all invited to come.
I'm
That's what
embarrassed
an
for
open
her.
memorial is. So Betty, myself, you, this person on screen, anybody has the right to go to an open memorial. Because if it wasn't open, it would be a closed memorial. A closed memorial would mean they don't want anyone from the public. I understand I got to speak slow because you're drinking and alcohol can affect your speech and stuff, but
Wow.
I can't explain it any better than that.
Wow. She is
Their
just
daughter,
fucking
respect. Their
sick.
cousin, respect. And to peacefully say goodbye in a very respectful and congregational type manner.
And if they didn't want members of the public there, they would have a closed memorial, or they would have a memorial for only the people of Truckee, or they would have a closed memorial for only family and friends. But that's not what they wanted. They want.
Dude, all right. She's so stupid. Yeah, they're going to have a memorial that's just for the people of Truckee. So do you have to have like a special pass or show your fucking license at the door? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Just because it's open to the public, that doesn't mean that assholes like you should show up there and start filming it, dude. What do you not get?
Wanted an open memorial where the public could come. They wanted an open memorial where anybody can come and pay their respects to Kylie.
Wow, dude.
The reason why you're justifying it is because they didn't rent a private facility where they need to lock the doors and keep assholes like you out. So basically, it's like, well, if she didn't want me to have sex with her, she shouldn't have worn that short of a skirt.
How many times
She
is she
shouldn't
going
have
to play
been
this?
She shouldn't have showered with the door open.
How do you equate these two? These are not the same thing.
Oh my God, she don't
Since
get
I went
it.
through the first half, let me go through the second half. She raped me. I raped her because she wasn't wearing a skirt, because she was wearing a short skirt. I peeped at her or raped her or whatever because she was in a shower and left the door open. So that gave me the right. Will, you can't be this fucking stupid. Like, you just can't be. As you said, I know that alcohol can make people say things that they may regret. I
Wow.
understand alcohol can have an effect on people. I understand alcohol can, change the way you see things. But wow,
I understand that Adderall can give you really bad cotton mouth, Laura.
how you can equate an open memorial as someone who had sex because they were wearing a short skirt, which generally means you just raped her because she was wearing a short skirt. These are apples and
What? What the fuck? I can't.
pigs. That's how far apart they are. Your logic is
Apples and pigs?
these are apples and pigs. That's how far apart they are. Your logic is.
Dude, she's like totally fucking. She can't be this stupid. She's not. He's not comparing the two. I don't even know what to say. She's wow.
Alcohol driven. Your logic is the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard in my life.
That's the
Laura just like logic. Everything's logic. Your logic.
same fucking logic.
No, it's not. It is completely different logic. Completely different logic. Only an alcohol-induced mind would think that's the same logic. You can't get any further logic away from it. Holy crap.
Oh my God, dude.
That is exactly the same logic.
Only if you're wasted is that logic. Or if you're a rapist. If you're a rapist, that's logic. If you're a rapist, that makes perfect sense. But
she doesn't get it, dude. It's about doing something, right, that you don't have to do, but you're doing it. She doesn't get it, dude. She just doesn't fucking get it. Oh my God. She don't get it. She don't fucking get it. She don't get it.
yeah, it says a lot about you, Claire. That's all I gotta say.
God, what a piece of shit this lady is. We should
No, that would be you.
do something to like at least benefit them and make them feel better. I don't make feel better. They got a YouTube channel.
Oh, this certain guy was her boyfriend and he's now arrested. You know
Like, and kudos to Heels in the Air, because Heels in the Air has this great way of like making things funny, and it's hard for me to find, and it's not her fault. She's just trying to like add humor to something, but the problem
is you could not even possibly add humor to you because you're so not funny.
is that what she's pointed out, there's no way to not be infuriated.
What?
There you go. Well, if you don't want me to knock your teeth out, you shouldn't have opened your mouth. That's the same logic as like, I can't with him.
She
Hearing what
can't.
she's saying. There's just no way. If you have a sense of empathy towards others, there's no way to not be absolutely infuriated by the things that she's saying.
The fucking irony in this whole entire thing, like, is just everything. Everything about it is.
You know, so adding humor to it, like, I can't laugh at the humorous parts that she's adding to the video because I'm still stewing about the things that I'm hearing her say because I'm mad. But you know, I commend her for trying because I love Heels in the Air and what she does. This video, I was just like, I wish that I could laugh at it. I feel bad that I can't laugh at the efforts that she made to make it funny because what she's doing is so infuriating.
that was actually one of her boyfriends. I mean, you must have read the title and didn't watch the whole video. We very much misleading titles. Is that misleading? That's my choice to do.
Wow, hold on. So this is Betty's title for this video. Breaking Kylie Rodney. Someone has been charged with.
Yeah, I saw that. She actually fucking put that on. Okay. She actually made that a title that somebody's been charged with murder, and she's left it up. But here, Laura, let's listen to Laura fucking defend this.
Tell you how pathetic this man is. This title was weeks ago. This has already been discussed. This has already gone over. Why are you bringing this up now, Blair? You really?
Because it's still up there, Laura, and it's a fucking total clickbait bullshit title because it's not true at all. There's no truth to it, but it's still up on her page.
Really that hard up for content? Just saying.
It's kind of the same way that you didn't fucking know that the Glare had an intro for fucking like a year with his face in movies. It's kind of like that. Fucking dumbass. This is why I haven't watched her, bro. She just infuriates me just by opening that Thornberry mouth.
Murder, scary. Nobody was charged with anything. And yes, it was your choice to do, but that is absolute misinformation. And this is just another example in one video of many examples of why you are an unethical, unempathetic piece of shit.
Just like someone who goes live drunk and thinks calling other people out make them look good. You mean like that, Clara? You mean like that type of person? Try looking in a mirror.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Saying this is the one that Kylie was dating. I said potentially. Okay, well those are potential rumors.
She's so mad because he criticized her.
On the Bull Betty channel, it is a suggestion, a respectful suggestion. Maybe this is too intense for you to watch.
People asking why the FBI is involved in on this. If she's a mom.
Let me read the super chat real quick. BC, thank you.
Laura,
she is
get off the
perfect
internet.
example of why
Respectful
journalists are trying to stop YouTubers from being able to obtain press passes or attend press conferences.
Okay. Please tell me what respectable journalists are trying to stop YouTubers from able to obtain press passes. Please tell me who that is, because most respectable journalists have a YouTube channel. Every single news station has a YouTube channel. So please tell me who the respectable journalists are that are trying to stop YouTubers and what YouTubers. The press, there's constitutional rights about press. There are laws about the press.
Dude, where's Laura Ben, dude? Where's Laura Ben? The press, of course, is trying to stop YouTubers who are irresponsibly reporting like that, just like that fucking title right there. That's called irresponsible reporting. I mean, she clearly doesn't listen to fucking any journalists because they do speak on this shit.
Laws about a lot of things. And if these people would educate themselves just...
You're talking about people who actually do this for a living, right? Who went to school, who have degrees, who put their time and effort into this, professionals in the career. Of course they're going to get mad about irresponsible fucking reporting like this. Like saying that somebody's been charged.
A little, they might learn something. And they give them super chats. I have no idea. Keep smiling.
What a joke. And yeah, I get that. You know, I mean, I could see, I mean, here's my thing. I think I agree with that to some degree. I don't think that you should be able to just, because we're not ready there. We're not ready yet. Look at the true crime community as it is right now. Like that's what all my content is about lately. Is irresponsible.
Lately? That's all your content is everybody else. Is your drunk ass opinion on everybody else.
YouTubers. Wow. And there's way too many. Do you think that these YouTubers should be allowed to have the same access as seasoned journalists?
Nope.
Who the fuck are you to determine that? Why is it your right to determine it? Let's go one step further. Look.
Dude, when her mouth fucking moves, it seriously looks like a cartoon. It's like so big.
Look at the girl whose ass you suck on a daily basis. She has put out more rumors and more bullshit than Betty has. The only difference is she has Michael Long's case and made her huge. But she puts out more bullshit than Betty does. She certainly puts out way more bullshit than I've ever done. She puts out more bullshit than anyone. But that's okay.
Are you kidding me, dude? Laura, you really think that?
Okay with you, right? Because you're a mod for her. Because you suck her fucking clit dry. That's why.
Ugh.
But she's so wonderful.
Journalists that had to go to school for journalism.
Once again, Laura's got to go somewhere sexual. Dude, this woman's fucking obsessed with fucking private body parts, man. It's fucking weird. It is fucking weird how much she talks about dicks and clits and fucking Laura. Go get lead, girl. Seriously. Condoms. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And earn a degree?
Why? Your girl didn't go to school for journalism. Stephanie Harlow didn't go to school for journalism. So what's the difference? Are they better because they have more views? Because they have more subscribers? Because they got fucking lucky? Is that why? No, I don't think so, Will.
Is that what she really thinks? Does she really think that those people just got lucky? She doesn't see the difference between herself and Stephanie Harlow?
All right, let me rephrase that. Stephanie worked her ass off. As much as I don't care for her, she still worked her ass off.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, should people just start Googling how to perform heart surgery and then be able to go out and buy the medical tools to perform heart surgery and then just perform
heart surgery is now fucking YouTube. Oh my God. A reporter doesn't save someone's life. A YouTuber doesn't save someone's life.
Really, Laura? She still doesn't get it, dude. She is so bad with metaphors that I'm starting to question if she's on the fucking spectrum or not, dude. Because, like, Laura, really? Not to be mean, but that's a known symptom of people with Asperger's or that are on the spectrum is that they don't really understand, you know, when people speak metaphorically. They don't understand that. So if you say like it's raining cats and dogs, they'll be looking up at the sky like, why is there not dogs and cats falling from the sky? You know what I'm saying? They don't understand metaphorical speak. She doesn't get it either, clearly, or at least she's pretending not to get it because, you know, she needs to say something because she can't come up with anything else that's intelligent to say.
A medical doctor saves someone's life. So it's a big fucking difference. Betty's not out there killing anybody. She's not going to go out there and kill somebody.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. What he's trying to say is that you have to have a specific type of training, right? Not anybody could just go be a heart surgeon. Well, it's the same thing with a journalist. You know, if you're reporting responsibly, it's because you went to school and you went through the fucking proper channels to become a journalist, right? It's a profession. It's a career. It's a specialized skill set that you need. That's what he's trying to say. But it went straight over her fucking head. And she's like, Betty's not killing people. No, but she's misreporting things, dude. It's the lack of responsibility that he's talking about. But again, she doesn't understand metaphorical speech. So, wow, dude.
With her bad reporting or her press pass, you can't compare that to a fucking doctor who can take somebody's life at any minute. Will, you're not this stupid, but I guess you are.
He's not comparing them, though. He's not comparing the actual jobs, Laura. He's comparing the specialized skill set that you need. It's just like me. I can't go fucking weld pipes, right? Because shit would fall apart. My husband has certifications in structural welding and all different types of welding. So I can't just go call myself a welder. My husband can because he has all the certifications and training for it. She just doesn't get it, dude.
Heart surgery? I mean, it's apples and oranges, but I'm just saying. You know,
yeah, you think?
What I mean, like, it's not a lot.
Wait, I don't understand something. He thinks the medical doctor and
oh my God,
the press is apples and oranges. That's a hell of a lot closer than his example of going to an open memorial and rape.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. He's not comparing rape and the memorial, Laura. You again missed the metaphorical speech. Maybe it was a bad example, but you totally missed the point of what he was saying.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. That's basically what he was trying to say.
But Daddy didn't say it was apples and oranges. That he was okay with. Make that make sense.
Life and death thing, but it's not, that's not something that's it's not fair. It's not fair
Yarn, tell Joseph how much you miss him as a mod.
to somebody who's trying to learn a craft and master a craft, and they have to go to years of school to study journalism. And then
Why is she sucking this Joseph guy's dick so hard? Metaphorically speaking, Laura. I know you're not actually sucking his dick, but metaphorically speaking, why are you kissing his ass so much?
and some asshole can just fucking start a YouTube channel and be like, I'm the same as you.
Oh, you mean like you? You mean like you? Because that's you, Will. That is you. You think you're so special. What makes you any different than somebody else? Tell me. What makes you any different than Betty? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, wait. Betty probably makes more money than you. My bad.
What? Dude, I don't understand this. So just because he has an opinion of you, Laura, that means that he thinks he's special. Or because he has an opinion of Bullhorn Betty, that means that he thinks he's special. I think you're the one who thinks you're special. And you are special. You are special.
And I have just as much of a right to do what you're doing. Like, no, dude. Like, have some fucking respect for the profession. She has no respect for the profession. Just because you fucking ordered a press pass that you might as well have gotten out of a goddamn fucking Fruity Pebbles box.
And just because you run your mouth on YouTube doesn't make you a YouTuber. Just saying.
What? What, Laura? No. Anybody could be a YouTuber, Laura. There's no specialized skill in being a YouTuber at this point in time. There used to be back in the day. You used to need to know how to edit and shit like that. But live streams killed all of that, dude. So there's really no specialized skill set that you need to get on YouTube. Any fucking asshole could pretty much press the live button and talk. That doesn't mean they're good at it, but pretty much anybody could do it. So you're just dumb, dude. You are fucking stupid.
That doesn't make you the same as somebody who studied journalism.
Right. She's 100%. See, and on a normal basis, right? If Laura wasn't so blinded by her, by the criticism of her, wherever that is, we still haven't heard. I want to hear the part where he criticizes her and see what she's so fucking angry about. So I might skip ahead a little bit. But she's so blinded by that she's just like, I'm just going to criticize whatever the fuck he says, whatever it is that he's saying, right? Because, even though it makes sense, it makes perfect sense, because what he's saying here is that she is disrespecting, and has been, her and Jonathan Lee Richards, who, have these fake press passes, and they're using them to just tragedy pimp, basically, and pretend that they're journalists of some sort when they're putting up fake titles on their page that somebody was arrested. That's not responsible journalism. That's not responsible reporting. It's the same way fucking MGL calls herself a victim's advocate. I mean, that's a joke. And it's offensive to other people who actually are victims advocates out there. I mean, that's not how a victim's advocate, behaves by any fucking means. But Laura is just so blinded. And I think on a normal basis, if she wasn't so blinded by her rage of criticism about her, she would agree. But she's just she's raging right now, basically, over the criticism.
Well, the FBI, I can tell you why
I'm
the FBI
skipping ahead a little bit.
That's a national park. Right. And there's somebody's dead. That is why the FBI is.
This is just, she's killing me here.
Fucked up shit, which made them really dangerous. And then you.
Okay. Please tell me, before Ryan came along, because I didn't know Ryan was, swept in and brainwashed the whole community. But what smart ones were doing horrible things? I can't wait to hear this, but he doesn't say. So this is his opinion of his drunk ass opinion of smart YouTubers that did really bad things before Ryan came in. What was that? Please enlighten me.
I had the stupid YouTubers who were doing fucked up shit.
So now you have stupid YouTubers that were doing fucked up shit, but again, he doesn't name any of them.
But people catch on. They can go, well, that person's kind of stupid, and then they're only going to attract stupid people, and then most of the time they don't really attract a large audience.
What? Okay. There are many big YouTubers that I find stupid. There's many big YouTubers that I don't even understand why they're as big as they are. One of them specifically gets so many lip injections, I literally can't even watch her speak.
Dude, Laura, really? We were going to talk about mouths. We're going to talk about mouths right now. Hey, Clara. Dude, this is, I've never seen anything. I've never fucking seen somebody so stupid. So stupid. I have seen Will drunk on panel. This isn't it. No, he's not drunk at all right now. Like, that's what I'm so confused about. Like, the alcohol shaming, dude, even if he was shit-faced, he's still making more sense and speaking better than she is. I mean, but he's not. She seems drunk, if anything. But I know Laura doesn't drink, so.
Because her lip drives me insane. And
her lips drive somebody else insane. Laura, look at your mouth, bro. You literally, like, all I see is the fucking Wild Thornberry thing right now.
You know her well. She's got 600,000-700,000 subscribers. That doesn't make her more credible. It just makes her more money. But she's thrown out many, many, many lies.
Really, Laura? Because you use subscriber count for credibility all the fucking time, right? I'm irrelevant, according to you, because I don't have that many subscribers like you do. I'm irrelevant. But now that it serves you, it doesn't matter, right?
And just because someone has more subscribers doesn't make them more credible.
I'll remember that, Laura. Clip this, motherfuckers. Clip it. Because the next time Laura tries to say that I don't have as many subscribers or I haven't gained as many subscribers, just remember that. Because she always tries to use it against me, that she has more subscribers, as if I give a fuck. But I'm just saying, she tries to use that for credibility all the time on here.
And I don't know why people can't assimilate the two.
Laura, assimilate? Do you know what assimilate means? Because it doesn't mean what you're trying to make it mean right now. Assimilate means like if I'm going to a new school, right? I got to assimilate myself. I got to get used to the culture and the surroundings and the community and all that shit. You're using it wrong, bro. That's not what assimilate means. And she's sitting here making, this is the irony in this whole stream right here, is that she's like, Will is drunk and he's not making any sense. But I'm going to say assimilate when it doesn't even fucking fit. I got to hear that again. Sorry.
Someone has more subscribers doesn't make them more credible. And I don't know why people can't assimilate the two.
Why they can't assimilate the two. I don't even know what she's actually trying to say. Assimilate the two? What? What? Make them comfortable? What do we get used to? What are you talking about, Laura? The two? What? Oh my God. Or separate? Is that what she's trying to say? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's trying to say there. Separate?
I've seen
Laura, do yourself a favor and stop trying to sound smart because it just doesn't work out for you, boo-boo. It doesn't work out. Assimilate the two.
YouTubers with very small channels that are 100,000 times more credible than many, many big ones. I find, don't hate me for this, I find Popcorn Planet horrible. Horrible. You want to talk about tragedy pimps? They are the epitome of a tragedy pimp. And they'll only acknowledge you for $24.99. They won't even read super chat. They won't read comments unless it's $24.99 or above.
Well, you know, not for nothing. And I don't really care for Popcorn Planet myself. He kind of just rubs me the wrong way. But to be fair, when you have a chat that size, right, where there's like literally thousands of people in your chat every time you go live, it's kind of hard to weed out the comments. Like, so sometimes people, you know, it's easier for them to spot a super chat comment than it is, you know, out of thousands of comments. I mean, and I don't even know if that's true necessarily. There's a lot of big YouTubers who really don't pay very close attention to their chat because there's just so many people in their chat.
Nobody talks about them. How come nobody ever says that but me? Oh, I know, because people see they have 700,000 subscribers and that makes it okay.
Wait, the same way that you're talking and sticking up for Ryan Upchurch right now? You mean like that, Laura?
To me, it's kind of, you're kind of a tragedy pimp if you are a movie channel and Gabby Petito gets murdered and you get 500,000 subs from it by doing a memorial and everything else.
Oh my God, dude. So wait, is that kind of like when you're a music channel and then all of a sudden, you know, somebody dies and all of a sudden you're a true crime YouTuber because you want to be? Kind of like that, you mean? Wow, dude. Wow.
That to me is the definition of a tragedy pimp. Just saying. But nobody.
Laura, you've made about 35 different definitions of tragedy pimps today. I mean, I can't even fucking follow how many different fucking tragedy pimp definitions you've had today. Everything's a definition of a tragedy pimp. Oh my God.
Nobody ever calls that out. Nobody. So don't judge a small channel by how many numbers they have, because there could be other people on at the time. They could share with somebody else. You don't know. But please don't ever judge a channel by numbers. Judge a channel by how they grow.
You mean the way you constantly judge other people by their numbers, Laura? You, out of anybody, are probably one of the biggest people that I fucking hear putting people down because their channels are small. Now she's like, don't judge other people. I'll remember that, Laura, the next time you're like, this woman whose name I don't want to say, who only has like 6,000 subscribers. I'll remember that.
Judge a channel by the things they say.
And I'll throw it in your fucking face.
Judge a channel by the person that they are and who they are. Don't ever, if you're judging a channel by how many numbers they have, you're going to be really, really sadly mistaken. Because
what? That doesn't even make sense. You're going to be sadly mistaken.
Again, numbers doesn't make you credible. I've seen horrible musicians have big channels.
Well, if anybody's proof of that, Laura, it would be you, because I don't know how many subscribers you're up to now. Hold on. Does it say under her video? Let's see. Yeah, 20,000. You're proof of that. You're proof, living proof, because I don't know how the fuck you got up to 20,000 subscribers, because you have zero credibility.
Some of the worst songs in the world have millions of views. Does that make it more credible? Absolutely not.
How could a song be
Right?
credible?
Dolly being
How could a song be credible, Laura? That doesn't even make any sense. Music is subjective, dude. How would a song have credibility? What the fuck are you talking about?
the exception to that, but the only reason Dolly is where he's at is because he's been sucking Ryan Upchurch's balls.
Something you wish you were doing, Will. You wish Ryan gave you the opportunity to suck your balls because
What, Laura? To suck your balls? Wait, what? She just said you wish Ryan would give you the opportunity to suck your balls. Why does Ryan, if Will wants to suck his own balls, I'm pretty sure he could do that. I mean, that would be, require some talent. I mean, and bending and contorting and twisting. But why would fucking Upchurch have to give him permission to suck his own balls? Make it make sense, Laura.
you would be
But again, the irony here, because she's like, oh my God, he can't even speak. He's so drunk. But she's sober. She's sober and can't even speak.
sucking them, licking them, going around the asshole and coming back around. And you know it.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Yo, dude, Laura, get laid, girl. Get laid, please. Dude, I'm sure there's some desperate enough man out there that'll sleep with you. There has to be. I mean, there's proof that there was in the past. Somebody desperate enough to sleep with you. Get laid, bro.
So that's the only reason that he's even gotten to the point to where he is now.
Okay, I am no Dolly fan, but Dolly didn't get to where he is because of Ryan. I know you want to believe that. I know you want to believe that everything is because of Ryan. Dolly has done it because he's whacked out, because he's stoned all the time, because he
Wait a second now. Now this really doesn't make sense. So you're saying that one person being under the influence and drunk and stoned got somewhere, but Will's opinion doesn't matter. Oh my God, dude.
has a funny personality, and he goes on when nobody else is on, and he caters to the overnight people. He caters to the midnight people who can't sleep. If Dolly went on during the day,
What?
Dolly wouldn't have taken off like he did. It has nothing to do with Ryan.
What is she talking about? The overnight people? What?
I'm not even sure Ryan's ever been on his channel.
Like he's on a beat. What the fuck, dude?
I think he's called in once, twice, but I remember when they met. Dolly was growing long before that. Dolly took off because Dolly found a niche and ran with it. But I know you're so jealous of Dolly, Clara. I've seen him schedule lives for 3:30 in the morning. Who in the fuck does lives at 3:30 in the morning? Dolly does. So Dolly catered to that audience.
Laura, Tiffany does. You do. You've gone live at like 3:30 in the morning before. What are you talking about?
Cater to that time frame. That's why Dolly has done so well. But if you weren't so jealous of everybody else, you would probably know that, Will. And I mean that. If you just took a minute to
Says the most jealous person on the planet.
know what was going on, and I don't even watch Dolly on this.
I gotta end this in like 2 minutes. God damn it. I wanted to get to the part where he actually criticized her. Fuck. Let me skip a little ahead here.
Not that it's any of your fucking business, but that's it. We're not running off into the sunset. The kid is young enough to be my...
Oh, it's about her sucking Ryan Upchurch's dick. Well, shocker.
The casket thing was Molly, and it was a totally different case. That wasn't me, Clara. Try again.
Clara, you got your tragedy pimps confused.
He thinks that that's something that bothers me. I'm like, that's just all you're doing. The more you do, you're just proving my point more and more and more.
The more you open your mouth, you're just proving my point more and more and more and more. Exactly. Molly posted a casket, not Laura. Thank you.
And if you give her all your money, I'm going to be like, this is great.
Why would Ryan give me all his money? I'm just curious.
There's nothing that anybody could do to like prove Laura's points, because her points never make sense. But anyway, I gotta end this. I would love to continue this, but I just can't. I got things to do. But yeah, wow. That was something else there, Laura. Thanks for the entertainment for the day, though. Thanks for the entertainment. I just can't. I can't. Oh Lord, she is something else, dude. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this, and My mind's blown right now. You guys have a nice day. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.